Akwa bede man. Yetena se say yeba be yebi ne de boy yeman. Na bibia timi akwa na nimu kama. And na bia bibia wo bia memo akwa ba na memo good afternoon so. Ye baba be ya manyo se me se makodo we koso wo yeman mo. Oh my God, obi apeni yi. Amanyofo you obi anu an wasore so bebo nto akasa me de me be yi. Ye baba be say oh my God na da. Obi aso baba be oh my ni yi. Obi eba oba so baba be oh my ni yi. Eto mani yi die ne yehwehwe. Meaning the luxurious say AGYEMAN. Betina with the Amaya Mami Biamakwafo. Padua Damia de Nejina Mechi. I don't know your producer one. Sarah Sunaya Abena Frema Bankron in charge of the social media handles. Fully supported by Nanaya Safo. Media Dr. Father Dixon and executive producer. My general manager Kennedy Asantio say, oh no, they put the children. Persia was supervisor. And what we see many baby will be so we come home. And until you are part of the show. Very, very interactive. My dream should be at the 050 372 1744 050 372 1744. Now, Oko Facebook Live. And this will be at the Muyopo. Or comment to be a will be and watch on the camera. Or be like a page. YouTube channel, no see Despite Media. Be at the Muyopo. My baby, ye and if you knew me, no. A toya yaba between ye. A betriana, meaning your man ever conquer, me knew me, no. Yanko baby and Congo Jessica. A tuana yan, ye between. I'm up for camp. Na mebajo ye babedi komo ate ye bedi komo ye bedi komo kana wuno ye babedi komo ni nyina ne se nra budget na ko so no obi beka say your budget no eye 2022 e ko masika your photo samfo de ko to ye no me pa so far no me ko say wom de ma about your phone, Ebebano. You better come on intellectual discussions near the basis. Now, I am not minding Jessica, and no man yet, and 1 year. Jessica, and no man yet, and 1 year. And now, Yajiania consolidated. Yabetiana say, I call consolidated funds in the market. A month for a coming in and your BBO. And your BBO. Now, moment, the woman is saying, you try to one a crown, and yes, you win you. Yes, I'm telling you the fact. No crown a woman is saying, you try to one, and no man, as I say, you know, you. Woba studio as here no be bowura so obi anfa 11 cedi mra ya ye wo studio ha obi ani ho a oni 1 cedi wo de bottom tie ni ye o obi ani ho a oni 1 cedi e wo de bottom abra say abra na e ka so oni bie esu oni bi kura no wo behwe aduane a wa oda e ba utum say yes e no ma ekogie oni 1 cedi kura no aduane a wa oda the aduane na full plane e de aba. Enti edi adanse a kire say obi anu oni 1 cedi wo de botomo na mom obi ba ha sesi say ye ma de 1 cedi a obi anu obeka so 1 cedi ni de say eye minimal 1 cedi ni de say nye sika bia enti eno an say nipa ne ba ya ne wa 1 cedi ndi ama no ye be pese ye be hwe say sika no wo de kwa kwaye de yen ye be bisa say sika no wo de kwa kwaye de yen enti etuo tuya ho nsema ye deja etuo tuya nra eye enei ye levy se wo be fa be for kwan so na wo de edi nkuta ho sika nkuta wudie na ye ba beje wo to na nei ne yate se bank transfers enka ho sa na ye titio se bank transfers enka ho sa ya nokure yatwero won krata ni mu se bank transfer se ka ho nanso nkyiremu a eba ne se bank transfer se na yehu won krata ni mu ne de eye typo eje se yemfomso na menu ama me fa kwa abakosem kakra wonim hwe politicians na aya womo ede eto se maka cho se eto tuya ene fam wo ho nsem na amanfo ede ye amanyokuo mu amanyosem no enye papa enye enei we should all admit say petrol sensem eye fam wo ho sensem ente se ye de amanyokuo mu amanyosem biem odame wadanfo okofo duai eye chairman Kwadwo Boateng chairman Kwadwo Boateng admiti pa chew ejina eye nanado anamu pa chew ewo kasafidie bi so awiese ya ka se nokure nie ebra na MPP mu opposition samo de fam wo ede ye sa amanyokuo mu amanyosem ne de a ene opa chew pa Opacha say MPP mo yesa because ono chairman Kwadwo Boateng eye new jabin when ye new jabin new jabin south MPP chairman owo ho ono na gia tuma hu say ebere du say ente say yede eye fam wo yede ye amanyokuo mu amanyosem dia broni beka ne say partisan politics bedika chiro say na ye ka politics na politics ni ye oman no ye oman no idia na ye ka frafra no oman mo ye ka frafra no wo wasua political science ni dia unim say difference wom ye wo eye politics and ye wo partisan politics no eye amanyoku mu amanyosem a ye ya eno na emmoa ana amanyosem a ye de ye amanyoku mu sensem na de for no eti sadia no chairman Kwadwo Boateng mitie na nam se papa dia waka no kure pa o na se Ghana manyofo nyina bedi atum amaye hu se eye chairman Kwadwo Boateng ejina nanado anamu sabre nkwa menye so se na nanado asoma no na president ensoma no bado no akasa tena se hu se oye MPP chairman awo new job in south na momo no atena se hu se from wo na yede yes amanyoku mamanyosem no oh, me party was why you better so drastically. Oh, yeah, there you buy, you be year free ho. Me dear, memfa ayamanyok, memfa ayafango, to be a ma, media me better so, me better from also. Chairman Kwadwo Boateng me you say. From wo a yede yes, sir, and my yokuma manyosem and your papa. It is a yet to be jine. Eji mo pound with na Chairman Kwadwo Boateng baby a wobiano I salute you for this because maka na eye me dese me te Chairman Kwadwo Boateng se okasa asem no Chairman Kwadwo Boateng se me te afidie so na me di watema na kaban na obi afra wa ka cho dada make us pay the omo friend kan I salute you for that statement that you made awakasa afidie bi so na number 2 eto tax amanyoku for ahwe omohwena no agbomo eto obomo de yes amanyoku mamanyosem no menua Ghana for mom yan kan kirom say amanyoku for ayeye munyai oban bi enu obeba no ba be ka cho say tax we make kan say na enye na emoma bai mi yi afiri ho kora dabi MPP abamba ye taxes ni bi a womo ba ya womo wo opposition o ka say ye nuisance tax no womo ba womo anyi amfiri ho kora o womo ba betete so ena womo de taxes afoforo bi so bi ye de e ba ye so say de ne tie ye wo man mu ne ye beka ya 1995 Dr. Reku Brobenom Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo na yo Ghana man panyin womo se VAT enye papa womo ko demonstration kumi preko demonstration awo yemanyimo ama nipa afamu hwere womo nkwa nipa bonufuo bi kwatoto atuo edi good demonstration ni mama nipa bi to anana no monse yedo sabere no mo se VAT nyew ana MPP mpanyifu akukudama na edi akire eka se hey JJ Rollins what the VAT ba be kunye ene kunye preko eno na de kumpreko demonstration by 1995 na yembisa ya ho say 4 years down the line 2000 the year 2000 2001 that is yen fa say about 6 years down the line yedi o mampanyin dada kofo Gentle Giant yedi de besi ade so January 7th the year 2001 yedi Ghana afrashe ne nsem a NPP aban eba ye no VAT no wamo ye ne de yen bibisa VAT na wamo kaseti aye ekwan wo demonstration nam so many nipa bi tu anananom wonse do sa VAT no wamo ye ne de yen wamo bai sa be hye mo kena ye man panyin dada kofo ni nibidie mu no hu se de hu hia se VAT is a me saka de asambebo wamo ye ahye mo kena wamo san ahye mo kena de bi kan ho wamo de bi kan wo magana fo ye tuya VAT no ye nyi VAT na mfiri ho eso saa bere ne yakọ demonstration ama nipa bi ato nananom wonse do mom ye wi mfi yabakwasem bi o ye didim eno mampanyin dada ko for the year 2008 saa bere no na obi ano ye communication minister ne ye frɛ no agrentim yewura agrentim make say otiase ni fie wo East Legon am say ho ne agirega no ye ese ho ne agirega no ofiri kwawu abetifi ono kra oye na dwe se oba be pere se oba bedi mrahye bedwa oba be ye mrahye bedwani ewo kwawu abetifi yewura agrentim na oye communication minister enne kokoba se ye de etuo bi ba etuo na ne de yen ye friend communication service tax CST communication service tax o mampanyin dada kofo na pen so the year 2008 asa edie na NDC fu an wo mo opposition wo man kan fa ho eye atwame ne bo o mampanyin dada kofo ye wicked o mampanyin dada kofo nwi nipa ho eno the communication service tax na ba na ya sane mra ne kura friend no talk time tax o fa o telephone asesi a me be interview o fra ya nipa ne peke ya pe na sa tax na wa cha se etua nipa ne peke ya na wa cha se etua o to with data we di adwuma na butua se tax no communication service tax the entia omampan dada kofo de ba ne se na oso odeba betua national youth employment beneficiaries odeba betua omoka because na ye the youth employment foka ye do omoka boso bi bebre ena se taxi baye edie na sabere na NDC fu a na womo opposition wo man kan fa ho mekai se na me boga na muntie ewo ni TFM ha ena na me ne Sam George honorable Sam George ningo prampram rahye bedwani na me ne di nkomo ena bi bisa ne say honorable adenti na mo amanyofo eto da bi a mo ya ye nyaatwom eto no mo opposition dia mo hu say enye mo ba ba mu dia mo hu say ye ena me man mfato ho say dia migusu a me yi asam honorable Sam George ka chem say menua we bisa very intelligent question na ojitu mu say amanyofo wo mu di hofo me na me ye ne interview ewo Ghana muntie so ewo NIT FM kasa fidie ya so asam honorable Sam George ka kire me no communication service tax ye di gina mo dede yo cabinet committee for joint action TJS so mo wen and ye the tax and ye the year adwuma 2009 and Professor Mills saban ye the financial and 7 January bisan wo say NDC for ba 2009 kosi 2016 communication service tax e dey no mo ye fa ho wo mo sam be hye mo kena e no mo de je ye wo mo yi firi wa na wo mo yi firi hwa na o ma nya firi ho didima na o esla Energy Service Levy Act eno so yade beto parliament say panyan ebe isabre no ekwana beti the whimsical and process uni mo nipa okanza the whimsical and process udu Ghana mrashe bedwafia na wabisa honorable chairman sabonsonom the damn minority leader sabre no esley yade ba bekuya yo yebedi yewu yebeya ne die didin ananado dangwa gufuado yedi afuna share nsem eye 2017 7 January bisa se wombo buy esla no ma ye free ho ana bisa se abanyi ba woma ye esla na free ho ye kura mu den ye kura mu den ana womo ka se bia ya abolish we ya reduce we ebe ya reduction o enye ni nyina na mo abolish ye sa de no mo ka mo correct mo ho enye ni nyina na mo ye free ho. Most of them are reduction mebo boso na me dia kire because ni nyina wo ho ni nyina e wo ho so de ase iti dia make so ne say dia make nyina ne say me twe mo Ghana fo na mu tie me a sumi ne kura yen wo fa 1992 constitution sumi no yen ne kura yen ne wo tumi no na yede ekoto abade yi yempanyfo me twe madwen si so say enuoma ne bi wo ho a partisan politics na yede gura mu no enye papa ntaya mom yenhwa amanyofo ni yie me na question na me bisa NDC fo ne say NDC fo a mo say eye toll boot ya ye toll ya de ebedian toll boot toll levy ya ye afiri ho a nei ye replacing with e-levy no se NDC ekobasa mo ba ban mu a mo be ye afiri ho a na munyi ya no ese NDC fo yi ya no enne na se dachi bi no mo ba ban mu a ya tro ne de ama mo because yenye nkwada biem Ghana fo yenye nkwada yentena ho ma amanyofo enni ya dwen ho agoro yenso ane ye kan wo bi because gullibility edi yenya gullibility it me nya eye NDC di bia wa homa no so a the first question is say it is a mobile e-levy say ye de ye adwuma mobile be ye afiri ho ana mo betwa mu ana mo opposition ti na mo nya hu dede mo opposition ti na mo nya hu dede now to ayamo amo wa ba mu dia ye bisa ne say yesika ye agye no enuoma ese ye de ye eti ye hu aya akwana kwahwe audit report billions of Ghana cedis misappropriation misapplication miswanwan yese ye de eye road contractors ye do amoka 8 billion Ghana cedis go and pick audit report public accounts committee for say aya no mo peruse audit reports aya follow kakrawaze minu awutie me aya follow say one follow no ma bi a Ghana na yete no wakwa ndo bia ba beka bibia kire wo na wan hwa na nso e bia na sabio saa de na okan wonnim ho hwe ni nti no na wa de na de kire saa konda kwahwe audit reports na kwahwe the billions of Ghana cedis ya misappropriate ya misapply bi wa mobrofo no misapplication misappropriation miswanwan tesi kan yentimi mu ho akonta me kan twi ne wate e kire se sika no yentimi mu ho akonta sika na we aban ben na waba oso de nhyehyɛ egu kwan mu yie na de biara da audit report sika yentimi mu ho akonta na so ye sɔre a ne yesi ye niska ye sɔre a yesi ye niska ye de aye road contractors ka 8 billion Ghana cedis kwanda kwahwe audit report na hwɛ sika yentimi mu ho akonta sika yentimi mu ho akonta wan na adi amaye wan na agi se sika na adi amaye hwɛ communication service tax abaye from 2008 ebesi the year 2021 communication service tax sika edi abre Ghana eye over 3 billion Ghana cedis 3 billion Ghana cedis se ko sika dada na your pe. Enti ye baby say ho say ye de ade anu ti na manfo kasa no Ghana fo dede na wo mo ye ni gina no mo ye kasa mo kasa dodo na da bi o because what the wani di no ma bi achi a aya na eye bia na nipa no enya to na obetua ne ya na mom otua to na eso mfa so de no na onhu ne yie eso mfa so de no na onhu ne yie ene ye rekodwa upon kroma infa do ka sembo o chairman general program no so na manage o se o sabre no kasa se mrahye bedwani na de o ka ne se esese ye nyina ye ka ye hubom na ye nka kira aban se aban wona wo se waye hwehwemu ahu se wo de e-levy bi ba eba beje to de akogu ye consolidated fund mo aye nya krafo ne benya 6 billion Ghana cedis esese yama ye nidi ye kire se sika no botaye nti ayaji sika no ye de aye sa botaye na na ye de aye sa botaye na na abusua midin ede magjerio say AGYEMAN analysis na yegusu ayeye na mamekwa amano so mensaka eye honorable John Kuma oye mrahye bedwani wo ejeso oye deputy finance minister ye no ni nkomo emfa enra ye budgeter e ba betu odwa na ye nhwese dia eno ameko okay melusu honorable John Kuma ewa homa no so ye besan afre no na ye ne no edi nkomo na ye duedue nsem no mu critical areas a ewo budget ni mu no na yahwe ebisa ho questions na ye bisa se fahin na edi oman no eko honorable John Kuma ye mo ha edi be neat 100.9 so
so mira
na ebomu te sen awie yi
nyamia is it Marjorie na ka say
Marjorie na ka say well nua
so commercial
yo need to fermetie for jo so pa na bibia boko
eradi adaroma
ye de nyakopan ase good awie yi ye bisa se 2022 eye yakonma sikasema mode kotu ye ne ma boss ejino mampania na mode to Ghana fu anim botai ben na ye hwe anim se ede ba bebo man no
yo eye agentpa budgeter irake no creator ede betu Ghana utaya ikina swina ne se ede bechichiri o man Ghana ewo kwan a betumi afa so ede bi enwuma ama mabulanya bi aye na ya hwese ikasem so beta ne ntuma pafra na eka bebreba da Ghana so no ye hwese beba fom na ikasem ntutu so akoyi isa wo hwa budget no ye bebra dia ho to bebre Ghana fo na ne titu na bunu nwuma enwa ye den no ye sika 1 billion Ghana cedis to ho no say ye de beboa Ghana mabuno any banks in so akata mo mo so allocate about 5 billion cedis na SME sa mo hia botiane ade no ye kofa fie bra e jo abode ne sanema ye nhihye ya ade ne ma bo beba fom ankrankrati nye sika ni gete aye adwuma enti we ne ntutu ahodo fi na ye de tuga
okay na mami bisa wo yo NPP aben mobile for about 4 consecutive years ayana muntimi meet mu revenue targets na enei ayana ye kan say agenkwa budget yesusu say ye betime anya sika say na ye de aboa edeman mebu no anya adwuma this time at the foforo ben na mudi simani so na matimi mu revenue targets amaseti amamo no matimi amiti
yo me da said ye wo ho aka no aban si say ya obeye ni say otumi nya sika ana odije to kakra fi amanfo ho na etumi ya akwan ni so any hospitals ni ma hodo na mama until this year ya introduce to a tool that a friend of digital tax na say yield no abel for kwan e fa so di ma organa has to say for how phone which means there which mean the transfer ka e koma obi me so the just cafe amount for and then corporate crab by it in any amount be brain no no abe for coin so the abe I bind the talk crab 1.75% out to two abe for the say I know na every share na ya de talk crab ya de abo o my home.
Okay. Iti mususu said the introduction of the e-levy. I don't know betimi aboa ama botaye amode asimani so no. Monsa etimi aka.
No cre. Ye wo gidi pa na e Ghana for. Etu bia ni honu mo wo ase a o de ba emfa ho kire emeto amanfo so. Nso no se wan gidi so no so a aban ni edwuma de bia amfa mo na amanfo. Nti ye be sha amanfo so munya amonti ase ma aban. Na enyema ahodo mo hwe aban ni se ba be ya ma o. Ebi ni afan ahodo a ye wo Ghana ha. Ni mo ka se nso roto no ye yi ni nyina afia kwam. You be Ghana for drivers basic queue as the petrol be just to go and pay 1 cedi and answer 2 cedi. Ye roto ni na free hospital the bear amount for come be high on. For mo ye juma roto ni na so aban e dey aka ho say obia juma be wo ho. The very assign on by the Ghana authority, a highway authority. Into obia juma and say na mo no kana ye gigi ho. The Quamono and public roads. And a buying a kind and I free so. She expressed that the private people be not so much me a bay acquiring before mine and if you abandoned the one moment say Omusika or the bay the bois buying on far road to and see some Musika. But the abandoned to cover ye beer the Euro to me.
Okay. Iti se obi gina baby ka se MPP aya na mota auto mo ho se mo economic measures e besi kasem toto ye pa de a mu konka mo ho ni bide yie pa na maba ba mu na mo revenue targets mu ntimi emiti itu ye failure on mo part na dipa no waka ni ye anon kan ni ye.
Well, the woman say revenue the no the free amount for the do any revenue no so nko so how the two ahodo be ba amount for ho e be kwa atwe mu the do be a I would say we balance it not just within the revenue also on the expenditure side now we share that ye ba ban mu a ye ma ye beto from 2016 if you all back o mai sikasem na efa ntoma fa FA ankasa they grow economy no 2017 by 8.2%, 2018 by 6.5%, 2019 another 6.4%. And to hear on the average, no, ye koye pa ama ye deficit, no, we were doing below 5%. And now COVID, a bar in 2020, and my revenues a call from we lost revenues about 11.7 billion. It's a year extra expenditures of about 14.7 billion. Took Kamboma. That year alone, government now see every 25.5 billion to store up the budget. And a confidence is we are Nisutumi about 2 years. And the Ghana Casem acquire basa. And so minimum say, a bank now born home day. Ama a cabin buy a board of and above from this year. Then deficit, it could do 15% in 2020. This year, I'm say back down to 12.1. 2022, every time performer will do 7.4. That should tell you, say, yeah, boy, a home than revenue and expenditure measures. And on a bema, that is a power in a Atimaya. And the year 2024, no, now, Fiscal Responsibility Act threshold. CNCC Ghana in any year, money bro 5%.
Okay. Na eye to yin sensemi a akwakoba se preko pe yaka kiro mu se wo munyai adwumayo. Ehihye na ano no.
And she say na ano no na emo no bia adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ no bosome so a yɛ abɛkɔ so agye n'akatua amanfo a yɛgye sika firi wɔn hɔ on the tolls no wɔn na aban asuspend sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn nso ho bɛhae wɔn ɛnɛ tie mediafoɔ bebree a wɔn akɔ kasoa asaman sɛma motorway a driverfoɔ ani agye yie paa trɔtrɔ drivers taxi drivers ahokyerɛ na wɔn fa mu ne ka bebree a na egu wɔn so ban yi ne nyinaa firi wɔn kɔn mu no ɛyɛ anigye sɛ ma ghanafoɔ nyinaa.
Ba na yɛ nim sɛ na nka population bill no mmarahyɛ badwafoɔ no gye to mu a ɛna biribi a wɔ mu biara no ɛbɛhyɛ ase ayɛ adwuma wei deɛ yɛda sɔre yɛ a sɛbi yɛn nuanom a wɔn adi dɛm ebi a wɔn yɛ adwuma wɔ toll booth yi mu wɔn akɔ adwuma wɔn kɔduru hɔ a wɔn sɛ ɛnɛ mo mma adwuma adwadifoɔ a wɔn akɔ gyegye amanfoɔ bɔ float ɛne plantain chips yi ne adeɛ wɔn ma yɛ nsuo wɔn kɔduru yɛ wɔn sɛ eyi na deɛ mo market na say you and I'm saying you to na traffic see baba be di wudwa eti preko pesa no are we being fair to them?
Yo if you can ma minimum mo kita o so good ma ho tira o mo famo and a big concern for government e wo ho na ka fia fa nipa so ya nipa na ndum ina mabu na bivu enti e ho de ye ndi da ho na e gya hodo e wo Ghana nya ye ntom nti yɛbɛsɛ maame no sɛ yɛdi dwa wɔ hɔ so butu ho no deɛ the risk is too high the afei so no anuanom a ɔmodi dɛm a ɔmokɔ adwuma nso obiara bɛgye ne sɛ biara ni hɔ a yɛagye ne nsɛm adwuma afiri ne nsɛm yɛ sɛ adwuma a ɔmoyɛ no na yɛbɛtumi reassign wɔn to do another work but they will get their pay nti obiara ni hɔ no mu a yɛbɛbi ahwere no ɔkɔfa akwadwo anaasɛ tips me and DBA no between the akugaso akotona de wa asundwe mu a how be any.
Okay, iti wo case su dua sɛ wɔn a yɛde ani bubu a nipa bɛyɛ 400 a wɔn yɛ adwuma across a little over 30 toll booths na yɛwɔ yɛmɛm mu no obosumi biara no biara sɛ bɛka ne sika
obia sabeka.
So when
so mo yɛ workers nti ɔmbɛkɔ so ayɛ adwuma until sɛ ɔmo employers bɛka sɛ ɔmo ne ɔmo nti menyɛ adwuma.
Oh, okay, so does it mean sɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a mayɛ sɛ mo bɛ reassign wɔn no ɛyɛ animanim yɛ a
ɛyɛ now ɛyɛ immediately.
Isa wɔn mo kɔn
oh Ghana highways wɔ adwuma bebree ma ɔmo yɛ adwuma bebree wɔ hɔ nti ɛno deɛ nyɛ problem koraa.
Ba okay adwuma bebree na sɛ yɛn hyɛ den ho no so.
Oh, say maybe okro mo wo weighing skills and mo hwe cars akɛseɛ no especially tracks no. I wait for various joints bebree a mo yɛ side. If almost no matter also, until they can reassign them to different roles.
Okay. Yɛnkɔ E-levy so E-levy no bank transfers ɛka ho ana.
But who said a man for essay a contradictory Minister of State on that question, you know. Many man can say there were different components of bank transfer. There were the traditional transfer says, yeah, who was the car, who transfers car, every account the acquired payment for a transaction, and I said the traditional transfers, you know, are banks, you know, and our customers are of banks. And no is not covered under this level. But the old transfer, Momo, from your account to another Momo account, by that same bank transfer, it will be covered. But you what you
Me bato chiremu yi chiremu yi ne yenti ase
There are different types of bank transfers. So, the would transfer money from your account into a Momo account. It will be affected by the levy. And as will be transfer a Momo account into another account, friend account to the out the year payment. The would transfer from Momo account to bank account. There's no charges on it. But if you would transfer from Momo account to another Momo account, I'll do a payment. It will cover it. But what I say?
Okay, in Bebacho, my yembi museyo. And say CCA, Matobia de 100,000 Ghana cedis. And the Nipano made a year made transfer sika free mem accountum. And the akotu Nipano accountum. Sa transfer no E11 no e cover no.
And cover no. Name no bank charges or bet charge you on that transaction.
Yes, and the only say your charges be me bankers say to the we charge say 0.85. Yes, we charge 0.85%.
The bank na charge or charge no. And no na e cover. You transfer now we here cover.
It's interbank transfers and cover.
And cover, David.
Okay, now from me Momo wallet to me bank, then the vice versa, and also
and cover.
And also and cover.
And also, from Wow Momo account to Momo bank account and cover. But only transfer from one account to another Momo account and cover. What you saying?
Okay. And from me Momo account to another person's bank account a cover. A cover. And now from me Momo me bank account to me personal Momo and then cover.
And then cover.
Oh, but I'm saying
and so because bank transfer cover no I explain here. You can either say yes or no, depending on the kind of bank transfer if I never refer.
Because where they know indicating bank.
They clarify. They clarify. And don't say after near policy announcement.
Okay.
The actual documents now ever called parliament. The best specify details and the best Ghana for some munya the details nina betruja ama for atia.
All right. And near yet say levy bet me amaye 6 billion Ghana cedis. Na enona kobasa ya consolidate enunti ya de sabo makakre benya bia na ye de kwaku yi kwan kakra. Sign ye be say we ni code road fund mu na sign so na ebi ebeka aban futum no de ai bi foforo.
That details make every financial year we are na it tuja ema ye hunu kadodo a ye be ko akwan ho akoye adwuma kadodo a ye be hwe mabu se mabu de na ban so discuss 1 billion and ever support mabu road sector no so be nyane de offer Ministry of Roads for so a almost anyoma location Ministry of Communication nti ya kiche the be a car hodo a was a ban e ball my who a hodo was CAC my no school fees was here guarantee free year bear I was here provide scholarship man mebuni adina. It will all be captured in the program.
No being so say mobe capona na because yes you momo transactions here so we send 10,000 krana 10 cities and na a better war. Anything above 10,000 here 10 cities. Below that in 1%. It means say we no che be sa beba.
Yeah. If I saw the final several contributions from people. The big happen, but they are buying their 2 Ghana 100 Ghana a day here. It is not captured. But any money above that is to be captured. And the proposal to cap it beyond a certain amount, no, don't pay above that. It's also a good consideration. I believe that we can factor it in the final document.
Okay. Yakwa budget mu a abai industrialize ye economy the sell my ye be 1D1F near they said they are normal so but ye who say industry grow negative are they
COVID now a buy at the same thing about the industries. Now industry now mining industry no any oil industry ɛka ho na wohwɛ lately na especially many of the mining firms in Ghana and a lot of problems. The amount of activity and cost of the everything over oil sector no so companies no be brave the corner for over the almost so almost level of production so echo form and some over the main industry as to AGYEMAN there almost so complain is almost products almost manufacturing and yet competitive and no crown can be ma benchmark values we had to review it to the and near Ghana has can also be competitive. And we understand why a copper our house buy, and we believe that going forward, we will be able to address those issues.
Inti pe noma mudi gu akwamu no ebe me yehu se industrialization agenda no ebe konkan na aye profitable to oman no. Ya stock say ye managing say ye twam 300 billion Ghana cedis. Ye managing say
your stock no is one of the key issues I address your budget with. It is also the first time in a while after COVID in 2022 Ghana be pushed to a positive primary balance. That primary balance and then show there would stock who managing the Yamanaba form and as a cost. The negative, it's just how the can be count. A very positive, it's just who can who managing the Yamanaba form. Until once I had now a positive primary balance from 2022, going forward, the best debt sustainability and it's fiscal consolidation. The deficit now so TISO at about 7.4 in 2022. We now just a buying a discipline home. Now it's also a coye that a bear a hotel a beba amount for so as it.
Iti na enkonkoba se ebi agebe hu se eya agensamo because we share the rate at which na ye debt to GDP ne baby a akwakoduro na ana nipa bi se baby a ye kwedi ya ye hu ana.
Yeah, a genuine concern, but the COFA by before COVID, it was 61% of debt to GDP. Until COVID, then they raised it to 76%. The Guso manager, we had 2021, arrived at 77.5. But going forward, and it's a fire day for our queen. In every the percentage of our debt to GDP.
Okay. Property rates eya di o man yenim se ye de ni bubu a ebetimi ama isika pa na enso various assemblies womo moden kura se won betimi ajeje sa atu ye mu bi kura yetimi de to am kura so kokora hu de ye de ma no na nei makoka se ye benya the common platform bi a eye MMDAC one more any the finance ministry any those one may concern beshe na yetimi ama your property rates ne gie no akonkan inchiremu bi wo de man
inchiremu wo ho ne se the wedi kan assemblies ne pi implement this property rate ne se be ya and the betimi ama omusika sema konkan na omotumi aboa assembly no kuntu enchi se nti aban afato no ho so say e be create a common platform e be use to abefo kan ya ye Kenya digitalization na yet media ye property valuation assessment across the country and I'm so the Kenya property rate is be bano find a dibitua a car ye platform na ye the council akoma district assembly.
Okay. Just no effectively no ye twa nim say bi appropriation bill wo gi to mu a by next year na breben na be chance ya adwuma
e be chance from next year
January
that's right.
Okay you na yera John Kuma ye kan say o man ye hia sika na ofa ye audit report from various institutions. Ene de keka ho billions of Ghana cedis ni yehu say misappropriation, misapplication, miswanwan. Ofa piak for reporter. Wama say ye oil revenue. Kwanya ye fa so yusu ye sika ye nya free oil revenue no. Enwa kuntabuo no aye hwanyan. Da bia piak reporter report. Ye nyina ye kenkan ye hu. Enti chehye ben ye digu akwan mu a se sika na aya na yete wo audit reports ahoduo mu se ye ntimi mu ho akonta no yete mesia no kwan.
Yo, me that. And some yet to be done, a testing so I am as government no. Pribia will continue to improve on internal auditing processes no. A car, yeah, yes, a sikai bata, but no credit woman say. Yes, yes, this be a Ghana 12 billion into me account so far, and there will be a discount. A bit more, but say, oh, the Sicano, Akoto, dear no. Auditors in the bar, they almost a dom level, dom level, a bro no yet cheap on the town Ghana. But the Ghana is cut 7 million control car. Unfortunately for him, procurement process also firm on one firm. Into the state charge and say, about mine, 7 million. You know, a car not so and so. That is how our audit reports capture. And sometimes, I didn't know, yes, if it's kind of coin, what we are calling, I didn't know. Then some crata ceremony procedure, and be a one follow your receipt to be a dear dance and okay, what you cry the receipt number. Fine, now fast so a contractor way now we to and your contractor be. And by the time they follow in our procurement law, when we Canada. You are there not so on my better wife. It's the moment may exaggerate some of these auditors' reports, which very I always have problem with some of these reports. Rebecca said reporting irregularity, one. We should separate the economic discount in a kind of misappropriation and not the wabokro no one fine yedma. And no whole reports we should separate from that so we can't trace documentation. I is a procedure audit more than the actual execution of the work. And sometimes, because the would be a so Miss Madinum for workshop, maybe a Kumasi, hotel, or die, yes, but it's already VAT receipt and about your report. The work of back now I'm 5 years for Tamba. The back capture audit report says the care demand one fine year. You answer the reports of the workshop about the work and the grace to put and so some remedy capture this Canada. If I saw them say to me,
Yeah, me follow pa. Yeah, me no make you follow.
Of our legal processes and procedures and how I report no. It's auditor there about or the sewer. I mean, there's no way you won't find something. Because the processes and the requirements of the laws are very, very cumbersome. It is kind of you can say, well, anything auditor name would be 7 million Ghana cedis. So their stock has their core cars need and some remuneration with this kind of. How do you prosecute him over such things? And anything let's stress the moment is actually how we say Kaira. And we should be able to find out that if you can't man food the find and I say if you can't report to me and how best can we move on the reporting and Sunny man in our so then all the agency they are buying new work to be a better among follow internal audit processes. Like now man I reduce to start external audit reports now
Okay. But at the end of so na mabebo ya mani because me kai say me ko dwumade bi ase
so me brain
major sisi because I na nipa no hu say yentimi en recoup sika we na emu maba beto dwa say sika na yehu na ma nipa no adwuma am kesere na kakra nti ye be say bibi sa na mamu no ye betimi ate bi.
Yes, and Trimuno never said clear. Na yehunu say be ya do be this card you say different.
Okay.
Na say you can say wakoto the crab is on and so When you want to say dinner of American, so I don't know the treatment not super different.
Okay. Na where the meja okra na wadaroma tax exemptions. Budget in the mono mo yen hyehyɛ sɛ yebetimi regulate the ye. Na wama woni midi for wama woni midi wo sikasɛm toto ya wona ka sɛ ebinu wa wamo hyɛda ebia onim so obe 5-year period 10-year period ontua tax ebe so na pɛ na wasan adane ne ho na so the dwumadi or the adwuma no kra kɔma nipa foforo no so aba no so enjoy sa nti sɛ no ma no ebe check ho nhyehyɛ a ye de regulate sa sector no.
Yeah, and so in a tax exemption on the co-parliament. And see, they say, Nina, they say, when Muna, Ubia, the version, the addresses, all those contents.
Okay.
Anyway, chief.
Yeah, that's say a year professor lawyer honorable John Kuma. Yeah, that's a all right, I will say, you're the deputy finance minister. Said the animal budget, no, pages, no, it's over 300 pages. Okay, can we yeah? I have no questions now voluminous. It's na uyi bin kakra na je say obomode ya we so nya no one on one sa na to wanim awon so wakan budget ni mawie sa na de na je say e de na to wanim said ya sanita no age no white aba betina manim na the white yi de bitum sa agenkwa budget no e me se AGYEMAN enu nti e na waje white I mean me say eye me say o eje ya sanita no what na say na no say Kwame Adade ono nso ya MPP National Communication Team member na na say Kwame Adade nso bebe fia ha na ozo oma
by the tail end of the program
on time mantem
yes on mantam
oh okay papa bia na na dia wasesa Emmanuel Alote ono nso ye member Alote okay or ye member de ma NDC from National Communication Bureau. Emri bi obi ba oza azemo okay nti ye hwe omanim so mba be kan ya sanita no atena se yidie ene no ebe hya ase na ya analysis no said ya budget no aba be todwa ema ye hu said ya eno ama eko na okay good mamen kan we say Ejade a Africa Media eye Afrimas 2021 also rise above the COVID-19 pandemic by leveraging the 10 key solutions and innovative ideas at the 2020 Africa Media Sales Summit. Baso Summit baso say advertiser we obia we webi esentro adwuma ibi we content creator we event originators we media business executive and now we journalist said they are we ad agent media sales practitioners we obia we seasoned media industry professional our person will explore all opportunities omodin say we don't who be Africa Media Sales Summit. Afrimas 2021 Africa Media Art Sales Summit. Baso gidi na team no botaye pa that's when I say also the sustainability of media revenue post COVID-19. Iti we no watcha ene COVID ba ye ama sentwere dwuma no utumi say ayedene fa be fa so na ye revenue targets ye betumi amiti say ye behwe na ye sika se betuma kogie no edunti wo within this profession e dia abomoden say wo do be ra eye summit ni mo na wetumi experience a strategic turnaround na ama no ama etimi akoso because ideas are benya no enye easy nipa ebeba be kasa wase eye nimdifo papa ebi ni Ankilebo White ye right ye bright Logicbo Steben Nasei Wedi Basi Ogusu Asare Alex Ochre Maximus Ametogo Jerry Ham Ena yewo eye God Okran Abena Chirapa Venus Tewia Regina Ajo Jato Irene Bossman Omunyina host of others Raymond Smith nom omo nyina na ebeba eye Afrimat dwumadie ase 25th November na wo check ya na date ni dia na otum se nche na je se eduru ho aka na watwe pepepepepepe because na ye 18th inti eye na watwe 25th November non konon kwapem se no num ebebo ewo eye multi choice DSTV head office ewo abelempe we di abelempe ye kwan ya so ya no akwan ya so baby eye multi choice DSTV wo head office ne wono hwa na premium ticket no we dey say 250 Ghana cedis pesro we need the tax bi ene ho it 250 Ghana cedis no no ye mo ambako eye online no no eye premium ticket na mo so a mo be booki online eye 150 Ghana cedis 150 Ghana cedis inti obetimi akwakoto ticket si ayo ewo www.afrimas.com /events www.afrimas.com/events epacho okohwa obetimi book for online ticket 150 Ghana cedis and obetimi afre 0243 024 552 0243 024 552 na wone womo akasa for the limited reservations available to bomade so be free 0243 024 552 na wone mpanyofo a womo organize Africa Media Outsale Summit na wone womo edin komo na said wone mo no dwumadie we powered by Afrimas Network in partnership with Guinness Ghana, Multi-Choice Ghana, Jeanette Services Limited, with full support from Shelter Mart Properties, Think Media Experts, and Noval Richie Global, Voltec Natural Mineral Water, Despite Media Group, Focus BCW Limited, Enclave Africa System, Ideas Print House, Cowbell, Golden Dream Media, PhD Media Ghana, Value Advertising, Food One, Customer Service Africa, Cheesy Pizza. Which is a pizza bisu ho. Musunya de gini bi de na ye de pizza no. Enu susu. Let us say bibia akoyie kama. Media partners no so de One Play Africa. OSEI Africa, 3 Music, yen.com, GhanaWeb.com, PrimeNewsGhana.com, AD Live, Obiche Live, and NovanReports.com, AmeyaDebra.com, MediaFellerGH.com, UTV, OKFM, and Neat FM. And the media partners are yet actually na the Africa Media Outsale Summit no yede Abrel Kai. Send number now be friend for reservation. And now bit me a WhatsApp omo 0243 024 552 0243 024 552. Africa Media Outsale Summit, where media revenue comes to life. Eho and ebema yenoma ni tituru ye won say twere dwumam ene de akika ho no ama yesikasem etimi akoye manyi hu mfrim afre na ono mpanyufo eni nkomane na watwe pepepe nye late so be frel 0243 024 552 na woni womo akasa higher neat 100.9 meeting the Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN adwen kire Facebook live neat 100.9 FM neat 100.9 FM betim dia fawo saranso na wo call WhatsApp messages na baby ade be fa 050372 1744 050372 1744 say ya we dey so any agu Jamo kwa ba de ba ye mementi dwumade so wo neat 100.9 sa wo hwe wo mrena no mienu na ba pa onsema dumiensa abegyafo no atena se ye bedi komo de titiriu said wo ani tua no ye week and a day for your budget ye ba bedi ho enkomo ya wasani tano oye the national organizer the Liberal Party of Ghana na watena se ya memo akwa ba
Joseph Mark.
na bibi aboko de
Enya
boko
David.
Wo white nyina echi
Enya boko kra.
ada wo reho na sha white na because we be me dem nim say Canada no koye ye na eja
Mewraho.
oza
Mewraho pa seriously speaking. And anya say e bia a propaganda and say Mewraho.
oh okay and e obechirim di nti araho no
Hardwin.
oh
Anyway, I'm sure say Nkrofo oye mo interviews na. Ye be yi o mo no.
yeah okay mate be that say mamenko eye nana ose kwame adade oye national communication team member the ma NPP nana ose kwame adade na we nim no anofom na akoye nana ose kwame na wodi dini ba
one man that's right now nana dinu kra na asemu atu
oye nana ose kwame de na just amafo beto santene mama bewura hasisi nana ose kwame adade eze
erade adom
okay de nyame ase bibia ekoso kama
erade adom
ya de
bia me kan say no ye Africans dia ya na sa anyeso no ya na ense da anya me desa because Ghana ha no wo yare kra na obi hia na obi say it say wo kan say ye ansa na wa kan say utiri o ya ana ko to dwe but ni nyina ye say dia tie bia no ye ntumi nya ni nyina pepepe
okay all right
bi was re bi wo from ni ama bet ye di mpa bo tai kire a na nyankopon de aka na so ye so
all right
nti asedana ye de be mara de say wama obatampa program na obatampa ke no enya abedru tika ye behia the mobilization na be mobilizing na yetumi amana ye yankopon ankasa nhye ye maya hoɔden na yentumi nye because the vision is perfect. It is the implementation that is the problem because ubetumi aka no fefe menya Mercedes amepe when yesika kwa Mercedes na nti ye mompa yese nyankopon ankasa be hye yende na de ye hia ye de be ma na ye ho no enye ho na eso mfaso no ye nyina ye nya
okay bedan say ya share discussions na say nti yam mamenye with general impressions and as overview for a year 2021 2022 budget statement you I say your specifics be more.
Mark Medas, I mentioned my party cofer. I Eura Pacific Palu, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency. Actually, party executive Jarvis, Western Regional Chairman, Jarvis Atta, Western North Chairman, Stanley Bright. So, Mechiano. Actually, Agbesi Sebek Fiwa Abelempe. Much many adade
Na dia wa bantem kankan ho
Anko ko ba bi what is makasa no no twa wi.
Ana o se dey.
Ana dia misi muntem. We have programs na hand them wash because pressure officer.
Yeah.
You are na here.
Amachia madam for amu or apelempe. Ne Peter fo a ka kwemu a ntuma menya battery BC.
Oh sir.
Still crab battery.
Kafra. Oh.
Bye. Mark.
Yes sir.
And somehow. Budget. We must be very honest to say. Odasani bia as I say. Bia uyonko ana ban pese oye. Na odema juma abba ma nipa dasani ana no. Nanka se wo sori na se wo se omfa so. Jesem se beye kakra ehye wani ase. Nanso se koba se mpuntunjuma na ye nyina ye pe. Ana nhyehyeye a ese aban de odi gu akwamu. Na oma nipa eho hare no. Koba ne se eye nhyehyeye be ma nipa ho atete no a. Ende ne ye obi ka, ye obi nso ekire. Na Mark, me say it is high time say Dr. Bawumia the way you trouble sa pay Excellency the Vice President. If financing be brenua dodo no de abeto dwa no. I think so we should be careful, Mark.
Ade.
In the sense say
yeah.
Can me to say yes sunsum pe enso honam emre. A penning some of the abeto dwa official starting the lectures through to today. Thank you idea na dream po ye implementing here came say bebo man. But me what I'm observing and say omo man kwan e ma ne nye ade no in his way. Em say nkrofo kakra bi afa koti kwan bi so a hijack na dream po no the way anke say ekoma ye no. Honestly, because there has been no single preposition. And now say Bibia Dr. Bawumia dia betudwa anka tanke bamu pepe say de na oka no anka enye enso ba bia ekodu no de sese ye hu say Bibia ni ho oka ye a in fact abaye adwuma ama oman ye ho atoye de anka baye adwuma kakra no so no yankohwa na de bibi fufuro abebom na akoto saade ni nyina agu mark enne yanti asempa enura na parliament finance minister ekoho akokenkan ye budget edema omamu nyina a budget no edi anda so no enye 2021 budget eye 2022 eye kan wieye no aye kan so butu ho asem ne oneba no ade anche ye te ne se yese emma Ghana driver for my ntua tobi na mark minimara the minister bi to me sorry na ade a emra ewo ho parliament ahye ho mra otumi sorry na otumi ka se me ma implement mo mfanya adwuma mo obi antua to wo mra kwa roads and highways ye dadde a ye de bo ekwan no ho ban a eye railings no atete ya pansam obi amu aye abesinne potholes e wo kwan so abesinne highways umu aye pro no aye boyen efa ye friend say weighing as on no manama ho ni nyina obi ameka ho hwe ya bridges ahoro a cars etumi eye overloading emma bridges no ese omo overhead mo ese obi amebu ya ho enka hwe budget ya kokin kan ya eye mere proposal until say parliament ebe approve no obi mo start implement veto powers na wo kan sem bi we bo am say owura kojo oponkroma nene efa yi
na meka na some kind.
yes like a man nya with sao all these things that they are coming out this morning to tell us it's an afterthought. Apaya we an interview a while ago. Everything is an afterthought. And if you listen to him carefully, what they are or saying no mo adwuma oto ho no, they will be reassigned immediately. What is the meaning of immediately? Immediately means that by now they are in other various sectors or mo adwuma. And just I do not know if there's any other word that can explain immediately as compared to say or no or can. Now, or more about 400 people know almost nationwide. Ebi a omo be reassign no omo no. Omo de omo ntra ho no mo hwe. Ye de ya no aka wo. Na mra ye de be assign ho no, wo betra ho sa. Ye tu omo ka this month. That will be all. Ye mu ya omo biem.
Also me tu omo ka sa. Okay.
Man.
Oja be man me emphasize.
Na ye nim ye ho na politicians. Ana ye se wu nim owu anso na wo hwe nda. De akwaso yi. Na Mark de omo ye to a ye gi film about 1.8 million Ghana cedis or so. Na ye see ye anu afi ho. Na momo taxes e de aba no. Omo de beji about 6.9 billion afi ye nchen. Nti Mark what de to ho a na ye koya na se ye bae. Na reasons omo de mai se omo de eyi to no afi ho no. Ma dwe ho samenti ase. It tells me clearly say a ben way up him say a basa besebe ntutuye anasa nhihye ase ehihye ne de pe eto de bo man ho bra omo apem there's nothing else they can do. Look, a branch here we interview him say honorable one of the finance deputy. Yes.
Yeah.
Honor or can be say who sa transaction banking aspect no. Me fa say wo de wo momo no eyi sika wo banka eno ento ena say wo de transfer esika efi wo momo mu akọ bank account
one account ma ento
as wo transfer every wo account me through your momo no every wo account amobi a ye bete no. That is just one aspect of it. Yembisi ehun say Ghana for dodo ahin no mo bank accounts ye de yes operations no dodo ahin and a bank code no crop de ama aye de yes transactions no. The crop they don't know how to use it, so they do not even use those things for operation. The main one aye nim aye momo to momo transfers. Omo chip plantain chips.
Yeah.
But body no moto ne buy it or moto no. They pay through momo to their customers say we need ba money perform the body ne ba no. And now we be tax no. Into ono so the beto plantain chips ne so. Omo drive tricycles. Aye obidia. Taxi drivers. Obidia. Truck drivers. Obidia. Omo ye sales every week through momo. Edema omo bosses. No, I say omo kaura no. Ye be santi omo driver for omo ayamo de. Say ye to afi ho no. Monjuro mu mienu. Hwe. To na ye afi ho no reasons ni bi. And say pollution. Mark. Sebe aya we use West bi wo kasafidie kese say na ha but nyansa ben pa ne wom say as a say finance minister and I say a particular ministry be ka kire Ghana for say pollution ti one of the factors in ti omuyi your friend is saying so a person to him wo ye various toll sections. One, pollution omo can say pollution A or B. The only thing I may want to think about and say omo ji paper no a omo keep na omo atoto agu from hono. But that is adwuma ma obi. Abroche paper nto from ka sa keke. Adwuma ma obi. Se wo mpese obi be yes adwuma no wotua ne kanso dia. And you find a way for educating the people. So the be ya nipa no oje receipt no a obi keep you on to ntwene. The education must go on. Now making sure say wo a wo beto wo dia atwene ho no. You will be obecho wo ho. Na ya ka say you are littering the becho. E be a pollution too. Maybe the magnet e ka. Pollution number 2. Any ebi omo tonton no ma wo ekwan na no. Ye bi see ehun say. Did you create enough the enabling environment for them to work? Tanka wo yes sir ankomba be tra kwa ho aton ade. The one bia nyuma na sa nkrofo yina e yadwuma ankobi aba metra cars e twifa omo so yet they are going there. Of course omo to ade was those points. Na omo arguments for money or duane abom. It is neither here nor there. As much as say I sympathize and as I empathize with them say omoduane onoduane ebe bo omum but they created it themselves and yet government employ almost a quarter na ton ade in the first place no yan ton ade e wo kwan no mo ankasa na mo aye mo ho say mbo ton ade wo kwan no but e kwan no so no mo ton ade no yen hu say aban abako NDC and MPP and omo created the enabling environment for them to be able to be working in certain factories enti omo aba e kwan no ombe ton ade enti yes they deserve say almost be complaining, but for me, on their aspect, no, it should be on a low key because in the first place, no, you are endangering your life. Into your no means so. But say obey sir to the fiho. Now what the abeji and your friend is momo taxes. Ah momo no. To say obia akabino. Me transfer skakoma Nigeria. And my 1 year what say nipa all receiving on also yan taxi no ntia no no. Me send this skakoma Nigeria, but Nigeria so send this skakoma bi. And the money me to your team said the receiver has no obligation of sending money to anybody else. Receivers also send money. Me tell her obi bet me send me momo. Me so met me send obi momo. So it's a cycle. And the momo no so omo cement. Most of them no. It is through momo do omo payment omo iron rod. Every single shop I beer and we use the mobile operability to transact business. Into every single 100 cities or better transfer a day no, or be charging them. And that's anything more than 100 cities, or be charging 1.75 pesos or percent. Can you imagine more transfer volumes? You may think that's 1.75% is so, but at the end of the day, no, affecting no. Based on the quantum of amounts or more transfer, na adia no aye eka abetone so. Dr. Baumia ekesi studio, wo mo studio mo ha Nit FM. Say ono de on so sanka ye be tax momo. And it is true, that is why I'm saying say.
Abekano peace.
Okano peace. That is why I'm saying say papa no em say ye di ye ho agro a. That ye be
But on Kansas way 25th August 2020.
Yes.
Is it the same period?
What do you mean by the same period?
Because as at the time no cancer no na ye momo transaction na transactions no na send it to the brain. And na ye dey to beto so no send it to the brain. Send it na so one of the factors that
no the issue has not changed. Look, let me tell you this. Have they told you the reasons?
Yeah.
The absolute reasons here almost tax momo no. Have they?
Yeah. Okay.
Almost said them.
Say obia or say baako pe. We dey eto baako pe nti obia ye ntua bi nti say be ya. One broaden the tax net.
Tax net ya broaden sanka ye net ye de chi na man kam say papa gan ha nyira amem kwatete. Ye hu hwe. What I'm saying is say the reasons they gave. Say a friend is saying they have realized that a lot of monies are coming out as a result of the operability in no manner. Why don't you tax Nkofona ye tuya momo? And they
service provider.
Yes, they ne board and ding credit ne board and ding. They are making money and they are sending a lot of their repatriating their profit into their countries in dollars. Why don't you tax those people? Nanki ye nimsanka o membi musu se no data free. Ghana we deserve to have free data. Ye nya ho hwe. Na ye bia to credit aboarding. Uto data se na ekọ. These people are making quantities of dollars and they are shipping it out of the country. This is say when o mbecha sasika na omo eje wotimamfo no. Wo mom u bebedin wotimamfo no. Do you know why they are doing this thing? The Oforiates and Adodankwa family, they have a certain mindset. Says they want to. That is what I'm coming to. Omo pese Ghana sika nyina ebegu omo chest. It is the reason why they collapsed all the banks, leaving only their banks. Right? What was the reasons? The monies that they thought should have come to their
banks. But kind of saying accurate. Leaving only their banks.
It is very accurate. I'm telling you.
Only their banks.
The local banks. Where are they? Where are the local banks?
That's about the OSEI. You know, say local bank.
Which one?
The OSEI. You know, here.
Oh, master.
The OSEI. Baby, me no kofa oka.
Okay, card I can once.
Baby, I kofa card. I local bank.
Mark, a local bank. But you say, bobo. Say nimu say osim yem paso. Banks na card. There are reasons why those banks are left. And if you go to their Ajapadia document, these things are explicit in it. They've explained it why certain banks have been left. You understand? And what is happening is that because they've realized that enough monies are not coming into their various portfolios, they want to ensure that they also rake something from there. And in raking something,
that's you can almost add to your consolidated.
Oh, minia.
Your minor foot will Messi.
Mark, me not here development ben yen scaben yen dwiri enfangu consolidated fund. Escaben yen dwiri enfangu sinking fund. Escaben yen dwiri enfangu GIF any heritage ne nyina wa he. Have we seen any development? Ya bubble say over 250 billion. Sasi can yembisi ya hose. Ediye mpuntunjuma pa no modi ayo mem ha. Aye bet me pinpoint say A B C D. Apart from say A B I friend say Tamale interchange still crop omunwe. You understand? You came to meet money. Egu various accounts they were meant for projects. That is what you are doing. After your borrowing of over 250 billion, we cannot see anything tangible. Enra Anopa, I could see Abuaji interview one Honorable Ahmed, something. I don't know. I've forgotten the rest of the name.
Well, Ahmed Ibrahim.
You see, I don't want to be I don't want to do partisan politics. But the analysis he gave, projects he mentioned, based on monies that they have received or monies that they had, about 85 billion. NDC ni betra ha obetumi abonoma. I listened to a few people who was a jaso. She herself was mentioning the project or mention or boss I don't have no abre. Even those projects no oja bigum. And Honorable Ahmed Obubo Bolindo oja to gas plant oja so many projects and now you could have mentioned these things. But sincerely speaking, I'm challenging the MPP. What are the projects that you have done that we can also sit here and tout you say moye way our number so moye way agenda 111 say we are na say to me complete na say NPP only power na LPG ban. I don't think say I'll be so naive now my baba betray her or more completing even if they completed 2 number make us omunye hwe na ye ne be no. I will have to mention say yes they did A B C D. And that is what we are talking about. We must be accountable for what we do, and in being accountable, we must ensure said the monies that we have borrowed on behalf of the taxpayers have been accounted to and pinpointed that these are the projects we use your monies for. You don't just borrow the monies into your coffers. You don't just borrow the monies for borrowing sake. No more D. Up to date. Dualization of Accra Kumasi up to date. Where are the monies going? Where are the monies going? You told us that they were going to be permanent, whatever. And then you so the NAPCO no basa.
Basa budget and capture woman. Woman a feba ko Sunday woman anymore. Woman ebeko so aye adwuma woman arrangements are won't be permanent employment.
Man Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Politician, our MPP, now Genedi.
Oh, sir.
What are you talking about? Idea na budgets are who and capture or member. What employment has it created for us? Bravo member. No, in the employment, because you are Juma. So you are not seeing the effect, the serious effect. Stress after what good banks about 530 something. Now among Crawford do one plus their dependents or money. Now if we go to the employment statistics now, in Crawford employment what is just supposed to you don't see anything. It doesn't make, there's no value in the people you have employed. Just opposing to the people you have made lose their job. As a capitalist who is interested in the private sector. And YBC private sectors no a whole YBC was a scarce no media Europe despite. Minim se monya bidia. Escape start omo dia be she na dwuma mu.
Okay.
There are around few people private sector no. You be na omo before so enye say we a private person you know. Ukoya na this kana ma wo. They will assess whatever it is that you are doing. If it will bring value and the monies that they give. Shoe factory here omo sikai. How much did they give them? 600 million Ghana cedis. No, 6 million Ghana cedis. 6 million and the scan so nyamo na mo dia wo. Obi equity Exim Bank. And now more ban mo say yeah. And now Exim Bank na individuals ni loan. Yeah. You are only a conduit. Into a 250 billion borrow. And you no be now there more. So don't come and tell us say can we borrow no what they are here in normal. Where are the projects? Where are the employment? Where are the production? Or a friend say planting for foods and Jones papa no. What you suru was who say a tomba you know a council anybody for cities and we actually got to credit by what that these are the people in concurrency wouldn't concurrency when you appoint because you're here kokra into the number for are not teenagers into a loss of farm kokra for omunyina da and omugu papa we see a unity a
Greek minister
planting for foods and Jones as a see a unity. I'm telling you You cannot go to parliament as an old person, a minister, then you go and sleep off. Now what the catch is from the funeral of a year now over. What to one in a body a Kobe Bayere, a Tombi craft for me, who are quite fast.
Although sound of 4 cities in India, saying no credit.
What are we doing to him? What are we doing to him?
We're not back and them.
I can go mark and buy your pictures. What are we doing to him, sir? Parliamentary or chant. What should we do to him? Sir, Papaya, we interview Honorable Deputy Minister of Finance. We interview. It's some more coming in afterthought. It is based and hinged on discourses this morning. And no more parents say they will go and rectify all those whatever. It will come in the main budget. When they say main budget in why should we implement certain parts of the budget? 2022 budget.
Yeah.
They are doing this to sway the public and I said drivers. But drivers what they are looking for, sir, we better petrol so. We better petrol no obey here you an MP. He was making some lame argument this morning on your station here. Sir, we should look at Nkrofo to say East Legon other areas are airports. I laughed off. Into our patch, because they live in East Legon, airports residential too. So they are just positioned within that place. He doesn't go to Kumasi, he doesn't go to Kasua, he doesn't go anywhere apart from East Legon. How can you make such an argument as an MP? There. Nkrofo East Legon na omuntuato na nkrofo ketwa bi na tuato. Ewiase nyina kwan bia ye to bia no enye nipa nyina na tuato. Ayewu a wo yusu ka wo be fa sa kwan se na beto. Nti se yaye to bus wo all the roads in Ghana. Na ka bia emfa so. Na majari nko aka na be fa so a wo na wo betuato. As simple as that. So toll is not meant for everybody because cars are not meant for everybody. Nobody, not everybody can buy a car. So you should understand that premise. Now a man metu futuro engu nkrofo said, "Nipa mutua no kitwa. They are misleading the public."
Won't subscribe to
Momo, I don't. You see, if they don't
the
E-levy, if they don't revise it, I'm not saying they should remove it.
All right.
But I'm saying, they should share the monies we are paying to the telcos because they are not sharing. That are boarding, credit boarding, and they are making money. Share with them. Is it because they have investment in those telcos? That is why they don't want to touch it. They should go into their own this thing, cardboard. Share that money and don't come and burden us because the money they are already making it in billions of dollars and it is being taken out of this country. Every month. And you see, I will not rubbish the budget completely.
Okay.
There must be a budget at all costs. But if you have studied the hotness of the environment, what the budget be bad? For budget, the only thing now, a be uncrofu sabe yen church mu yem omonti ase no omo ba omo nsem se esesi ade yentua to bi mu na wo pese to say ye kwan wi a you want to tell me say we don't have solutions and here you bet me at the cable pollution at the top.
All right,
delay in traffic no normal. Okay. What are you talking about?
Medas say how you need 100.9 na alote Emmanuel wababa beka yo or you're a member of the NDC National Communication Bureau. Yes, somebody in the bureau. Beba so me mo akwa ba yima.
Yo.
Beba
o me da se nyamiado na uzo e.
Nyamiado boko.
Okay.
Hey, na arade na me twa unto me say. Ana me no be follow protocol. The otna se kan na me. Ana me dey share so.
Sika bi na mkwan sentia se mani.
And sika na se be do ntamo. Ansa we free am.
Eba. Se si 11 e dey eba.
Okay, tell say man say this number. Tini pa mo twa kwa na mba.
Ya me wankani ntema
wankani ntema
ngado bese ni tumo so about say akono okwa jina de
okazano on send this ni nani aje
wankani ntema lebe betu ya no
nyankopon ene Ghana edi ni ye
anade budget ya but dia ababontin aben budget
menu asaneta no kasa o
aden
wakasa nanso me de mesre ye mu bi wo honom a ye mbota ye ba akopɛ ye build a credible Ghana emfa ho me se wo hu se de me si communicate a emfa ho se me ye MPP ni ana se MPP na wa ban mu se niama mitumi kano MPP wa ban mu Eda MPP ni aban mu no. Ebetena ha to me defend my position. Na saa nso na sa we opposition ti bibi biara aban ne beye say ye first said den akukọ say nkura ube make sure say enya akroma fe me de obi a o kan say ye good banks me de me say woni onyankopon muni hu nkomo na nyame enkasa nkire wakoma na that time a ye hye ma me ne mfi blues no na do egu bank na obi egu bank okoyi ni sika kwa crack coins time a John Dramani Mahama Emma sa banks no bailout no ansa na yebema obi bailout Celtics
but no na savings and loans microfinance
enye microfinance
micro
banks na Unibank no nya savings and loans o ma me ne dia na me kan say it was a general problem but the American ko see ni say in 2015 na ye ma Unibank ne the akeka hu no bailout
no Bank of Ghana
na do na ye man pani na ansa na ye be ma obi bailout no na ogina ne nan so you see so it's yendi you see me who said the mekana but me no me person me offend no but yenye careful kakra na yen hu say oman ne ye yendia na ye buildi oman yi ama ye nchirima ena bi tie bibi obi di Gaddafi ho adanse America former wiase nyina adwen say na Gaddafi no ye nipa bone enye saa na obi biara onya opportunity to get closer to Gaddafi knew Gaddafi was one of the people who saved Africa. President Kufuor so no na enkrofo etimi bonus bo be me kai mrebi ofre yen na me a member of a certain board na all inaugurated board no ka kire yen say Kufuor hu nya hu nti mensro Kufuor as long as you are doing the right thing keep on doing it but if you do the wrong thing you see Kufuor you run away because that metino also was after he left office the bia meshia NDC ni bia o person bona na do so bono I say oh President Kufuor die ana meboa omunka bi usho so da bia na omo bona baso enya maya ntwe manipa nwu ansan na ya bona baso because sika ye ka ho asem no say ebia banks egu na do beba no na Unibank na sika na sanwom na John Dramani Mahama amano 1.2 billion of you Mr. Asanetano any me nua yeti hoyi yesika 1.2 billion osansi first ka na beto ekoto Agri Bank who sika no osandi koto Wow Bank it's not the first time it has happened. What happened and sana Bank for Housing and Construction in Yama Eguya no ekodi wansem na STC kodi wansem. That was what was happening. Enti banks ya semu ayeka se na na do and step in a mena misika wo de na wa ha no first trust na me yiri sika wo na na do man kaska na kam uchro check 2000 ukwa na ya ka cha use o ya be ma 50 Ghana na fa cobra first trust decouple the person from the business and can make sure the energy. So we should be careful the kind of business we are, the kind of politics we are doing with that. Yeah, to me, I reorganizing the financial sector. No, the confidence is coming back. This e-tax we are talking about. Papa na chire umu say tax here ebe. Okay. I say yen use code na ye dia yiska. Me bank account ye mienu. Ni nyina na egu mi phone so. Fidelity die ni. Me aya ebie. Me enter me code 1 2 3 4 5. No, o say dia o kan ya ni say code a. Say ya no. Me na me wura my account mu yi. Obi anje miska. Say a me twe sika no free me Fidelity account yi mu. Egu mi phone no so momo. Obi anje miska. Tacos ne ejiska o meba bank mienu na wo phone so pa meba me chirem se bank no me twe sika free me bank account mu egu me phone no so na me dia ye momo transaction no on jimiska
and as I sent you money na say ba
o the amount that na say John Kuma kasa na otie ye
yeah many John kasa but I feel no chire mu yie sa ma
it has been so
minister na kasa ne kasa no o kan ya kan say send no and obey the cost. But in what remittances,
only other budget in maybe that. Oh, maybe that. Maybe it's a portion in that. Aha. It's the American say. Watch you say.
Yeah.
Already. Say amini uka say momo. Say mimi di momo. Transfer momo. The toa dia. Yen charge me and amini uka say.
We are now getting the explanation.
Wait. And now mini wuti hai. Oh, please. When he was talking, I was here. I was writing. Please write. And now mini wuka say. Say me di momo. Eton kran dokuno. Na me sendi me 2 CDs, 10 CDs, 100 CDs. The ma dokuno ra. Yanji usika. Tane TSC ya. Microphone ni. Me di momo sendi mawa. You be charge me. Now uko ya charge you. Because telcos now explain it several times. Say Momo no has an objective for transaction purposes. It is a sikana nam phone to phone na. Yenji uska. Da sikadi free mo phone no so. Ato form no. Eno na utua. Da uyi sikano. Every phone no so. Ekuta ne cash. It was done for a reason. Oh, I'm telling you. Meba. May was cower me momo.
It is not correct.
May they talk yes is here.
It is not correct.
The American is there be transfer no better me. But what on bibi amaminto bi say here.
Who transfer 5 CDs aba?
Ebete me. Na who ko yi 5 CDs ni sika. Ebete.
Yes, that's correct.
See, this is what I'm saying.
But who send na
me the sika Debi.
Telcos bi and one more.
Ebia na unya ntiase me take 1 minute na me di akire Ghana fo nyina etie yam tell me di me momo mobile money eto ade so uton konkonte uton mobile phone na me di 10,000 na me transfer 10,000 to pay for a mobile phone payment yentime ene ansa na tax na aye adwuma. Me transfer 10,000 man. Oh, I am telling you, this is what happened. Let me tell you. Obia, please wait. I'm using my time. Okay, let me leave there. Let me come to the new tax.
Look at the posture of the host. Host to engage until also Bemana you are disrupting.
The American say, I am not here to work for Mumu. I'm here to explain the tax. So let me explain the tax.
You can explain it, but they are working and misleading. Say, Oko Momo pay. Me tie the momo eto fuel. Oko momo pay. You pay. And the charges no higher than their
meba.
Until you pay.
Na me the approval point be. All I am saying is tax here bay. You say tolls.
Yeah.
The challenge with the toll is what we are addressing. Government policy addresses challenges. What were the challenges of the toll? Assuming say you as an eternal, where you su kaswa toll booth no. What were your challenges? Long queues at the toll. Maybe long queues at the toll. Number 2, the kind of people, the way they are gathered there at the town for obia bibi wo. Assuming without admitting. Inti abayensha is forever. What can we do about it? Abai say, first of all, sa line na what toll booth anopa nkrofo be adwuma na wadi 1 hour wo ho ansa na watimi across motorway na wo bedru ha nso abedi traffic so no yen solve we no fault of government na o kan no. Why don't you give credit to the government for solving at least one of the things you call faults of government? When the NDC took office in 2009, what was the first policy they brought? We increased toll booth from 5 pesos to 50 pesos, 1,000% increase. Toll booth, 1,000% increase at the goal. Obiaba, or say toll no, you're increasing to 10,000, 100,000, me say me paying so there, me here free. Still, you're increasing 1,000%. A BC Ghana had that. So one time, you're increasing at 1,000%. It happened in the toll booth sector. Under John Mills and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 1,000%. Somebody has come. Osi me year free ho. Said you be line tin no ye ntwa so. Car coachy enya nan say na car coachy fi nkro ka fa nkrofo bi so aye betena dem aye kan ho asem. Enya nan say ya. What I am saying is he is saying the money I need it. Sikane de mi hia. Enya sikane no say ompe wo. Sikane de aban hia no de aye mpontunjuma. Nanso problem na toll no air course no. Edson chance kano inti mami ndwene me mindful every neko cars anko line wo to buta obi be kwa akotwa fa obi so problem solved cars and line e wo to buta sa traffic tin aye nyina yesu hu no e wo hobio. And look at the cost of even building the tolls. All I am trying to say is osi me year free ho, there is no perfection in life, no perfection. Bibia ni wanu mu a bibia ni ho a ye de beba ye beka say oh Mr. Senator no say ye pa ade ba ko pe na si wo Ghana ha ye pa ma obia the parliamentarians tu omo aketuam ye nka loan eno de what is obia atwe ho da reda wo mo omo atwe da na say omo na omo approve bi anga wo betwe Jamaican say in this case or say let's solve one problem. Obi wa anani age. Ena drivers no. Some say drivers need dey hurusi. Some when age say ye toll free ho. Obi nso say na toll we dey. Nti da bia maka eminim say platform yi so maka da ene meka. Say ye say aban say obi ambesa line was circle. Obi Ghana gold no. Obi ambeji poni kakra ngo fie. People will criticize. Nti dia ya can say whatever the situation is, let's look at the ultimate benefit. Then na ye benya free. Say ye jito no, any say ye resist kana na say ye resist more money. Na say kwan ya ye can say baby atos no one na say kesi pa. Na ye resist more money. Na kuma say dualization ya NDC for ba ya abuba baako ya mfa nto so mfie nwotwe. Na do aba afe na oto aso. Na say ufri ha akọ kuma say na dual carriage kuma say accident bebrebe eso ntie. All the point we are making is the country must move forward. How do we move forward? We either go and borrow. We are borrowing. In fact, Ubisa John Kuma said the nation's debt stock is rising. So what do we do? There are one more Chayan Sikano. Almost COVID actually. When was the last time you had a massive grant I ever my imo? Ebi my biom there are no brow Sikano watching no. So Sikano, the Odibecha na your friend grant na Emma. Bosiano so yajiam drew baby emini. Then what do we have to do? Let Yanya dear ye bet to me. President Kufuor bida. And I am surprised it's only MPP governments who do that. President Kufuor drew maybe can say yeah, be ya kwine. Asa kwine no, yesi ye ko jibosi an careful. But muma Ghana for entity ye more room. Na ye fanya sa kwine. NDC for ba ye show me which of those roads mutumidi abubaba kunkoto so until nanado ban and say ya obeye for gang of four roads no
gang of four
na make no gang of four
your friend is saying yeah
atmata to ofanko which one did you do
proper college one your friend is saying
oh please
Sofo line
omuna mu wie Sofo line
no
what are you talking about and that is the point
but one bet talk
if they completed then you can give them the credit but omo beto ye
but one bet was
but the American say look okasa Mr. Senator okasa say finsi here no I wrote the e-blocks. Whose project was it? Whose vision was it? Is it not Mahama? Taino we 29. Nanado buy yeah we 32. All the point I am making is it doesn't have to be your vision if it is necessary. Na ebe Ghana manya mumayen som. But me chance say we ya wadwe say yes Ghana ban na say bibi cost we bi asika ne beba na sika ne ba ebe boa MPP aban nti. Your tax is not the buy no. Property tax ye dada. But they are buying can say Yampe abefo kwan, so there should be a common platform because na assemblies no to me jeje ni ye. Sika no to me ma. But yehwe ho a ebeboa o man ne sikasem. Say ano mo na mukofa ba ye say the debt stock is rising. Everybody appreciates that. Yanya bibi mfa ho nso a yanya asem. Toll booth line queue no wa na traffic ne doso na nipa ho a kire no. Yanya bibi mfa ho a usi boy.
Mami, what
do we do?
Yeah, your 20 minutes is up, but almost, yeah, so I can't be 2 3 minutes. I can't 3 minutes. John Kumaka Bibi say, yan shana yakwa ni mua. Sasa mno kanwa baby na nenso me hawa saka. Se ebia na ankwankrefo bebe mua na womwa ba behwe na ebia yede ama ankwankrefo. Sa statement no we repeat okane baby enra mamete. Ena wie yen so wasaka wa ha na mebisa no ana o chire mu no se aban no newu se ye wo eye the PPP actor or parliament agiatum eti are we asking say na say towing structures no say toll booths no ye ko dwiegu ana ye be mana wo ho na mmom yakase ankrankрафo bi mra. Because obesha benchmark values. Ebra ya announce Saturday 2019. Yante da say a period of time. But then they yakwa ni say.
No, let me explain something. Good. Taxation. Yeah. One more obi omo taxation hu nim de kakra no. Ombetimi a kire nti upa o china fra obi no nche o manche mu kakra magana for. Taxation. Ye wo niama bebre ayede. Unse taxes na ye wo different ye wo rates ye wo fees na ye kosoro na ye akọ na ye wo excise ye wo de ye di punish ye wo de ye di so niama no ebi wo te say wo kai say nansen ya nanado yi bibi fi ho for a month or so.
No, and no, Sunday no
for a month.
Petroleum.
Sanka. I mean, it's a policy. The government. The government moved.
No, it's a parliament, but we
effective. So let me take the time. So let me use the time. Let me use the time judiciously. Let me use the time judiciously. So President yields and no say or the Magana for 1 month or 2 months. Enti obi ye timi ya tax bi kra policy tax no unza ye policy. Say we timi ya policy bi kra no one say no policy we dey moa. Na wa ba no wa ko parliament na wa ko twen asan. Into luxury tax by meboa. Obi a kasatia e. Say luxury tax e there because me pick up here 3.1. Pick up here e kra me no and dey ase hoi. Into ka dem say ye luxury anye yi. Omo ankasa ko dwene ho no. Fast ya twen asan. So ebi wo ho no ma. Say ebi
the dynamics.
Tax bia wo de ye de ye. Tisa me tisa wo kan esla ho asem. E wo de e be ye. E wo mra esese ye. But say ebia baabi amfomso ne beba ne ye say yanye clear say ade we e ba busumi miensa. But wo tie John Kuma ye a. John Kuma say the policy itself. There ye kind of parliament ne abridged version of the budget. The economic policy itself no e be ye bigger. Ansana ni nchire mu a ebe ko parliament na nkasa ma ya bobo hu no eno nso be ya different enti ano pe ba no ne ye be hu say oh tax we no ebe di busomi ebe di mfie du toss ni say me obi bisa me amin ka say ye nko bubu esi wa ni obi aduane because that could be beba what is all can say a private sector can come in to build roads. When I was schooling, I was in Sunyani. Who cause Sunyani those days? Who names Sunyani? Now it was managed by a private person. Sunyani quite from Kumasi to Sunyani. Now toes na CC so na private person running. That time na quite net say. That's so.
Okay.
Too free Kumasi awe ubeba wani prena. So those are policies we use. Ya di boy ye mine. Nanso say obi wo tax ne bi hu bibi kan. Ono onka. Na say ube kan say tax nso a ye free ho. Na nipa ho ahen ne kakra na ya tumi agigi bi na ya de abeye ya kwan a ye se enye na ya esu hu no so wo mpa na wo pe wo man ne se me NDC ni ka Mr. Senator no we de wadaro ma mesrew NDC ni ka anya me ya because omo de adwene no adwen boni o man yin koso hia wo
sikana ba kwana kwasa ne ntem what aba so kwana kwasa sikana ntem na mza bana fire the bre okay anyway also anyway Alote.
Over.
Alote na momo ha ne say.
Over yo ewie my menchia ya tifo na memfa akonya we nso nchia me anyase otumfo NDC mpanyimfo mu anyase otum ewie me chi obia na over minua nana say kasa no o see they are building a credible Ghana, but I think say we have to build a credible Ghana devoid of lies. Intro no too much. Gang of four rules no say onimu amiche no achimota to fanko jonte eka ho NDC buy no ye fa every achimota new overhead no e call jonte ewie nti onimu amika che no gang of four rules no na Legon Shiashi to Adenta eka ho NDC buy ye fa every Shiashi e call Adenta ewie nti Jantro no they were four, two in Accra, and we finished 2 of them in Accra. You can check it. Ubekaya, Minister of Roads and Mills, no one Mr. Suleiman also. Ubekaya, yeah, and we finished that road. Unima, don't come and sit here and tell lies. You didn't do anything. And now, catch on this so line. We raised from baby Omumuja to another level. Into Nimonka, done in Avensu. Number two. E-block, Mr. Wa E-block alone. Oh, Charlie, why? Charlie, why? Charlie, why?
Manikasa.
You see, E-block, according to Napo, honorary statement, NDC UA 46, and then America, who's 29, and Ora Mahama, a commission over 36 of them before minister and in the deputy, a commission the Akano. So when you come and sit here and tell lies, then come back and say, let's build a credible Ghana. I mean, yes, yeah. I'll come back to some few things. Okay, I need to intro.
Okay.
One, the Enra Ora Ken Oforiata Eba Parliament Ebe kind budget. Now, normally, no, already budgeter from finance perspective, no, Obama historical financial report of the previous year budgeter Odesi Wenim no. Now, so what's the forecast for the coming year? Now, what was your Enra? Or can someone call 2018? Essence 2020 near Odesi Wenim, they couldn't meet any of the targets. Number one, inflation. Omuka say they are going to do what 8% plus or minus 2.
But that 2020 will be any major
2021, Assembly American. Sorry.
Okay.
Omuka say the target for inflation is 8% plus or minus 2. Say than 11, they have missed that target. Uber GDP. Omuka say first quarter, very saying 2021 GDP no omeye about 5%. Ama IMF cry catches no with your challenges no. You can't do 5 until revise to 4.7. And also share first quarter 3.1, second quarter 3.9, third quarter 3.5. And you share average around 3.5. And also omemisi. We share primary balance omemisi. And the economy in Ghana say no has collapsed. And because all the targets they have missed all the targets for 2021. Now obia uba bemu tema mobano mukache say you are going to move from taxation to production. Okay, as if say uji taxa is a crime and it's a wrong thing in Ghana. That is a picture about a painting Ghanaians, which was lies upon lies. Because Abembia Baino, when you have taxes, I mean, 10 things in this nation. And Oram buying edgy taxes. Hey, it's a lazy man's approach, and we move away. Ntina Ghanaians, if we say, Omuba, there will not be a single tax in this country, which was highly impossible. But Ghanaians who edgy to move to emomo, and then share. Sabaya oka about taxes no. We're introducing over 15 taxes before now. 15 taxes before now.
Are you sure?
Oh, let me mention. I don't come and sit
some
here.
Of the taxes and so are buying you by one more abolish one more year free.
Why abolish taxes? What side the 15 about? What have you done? You have robbed Peter to pay Paul. And I mean,
15 in that.
Let me give you 15 taxes.
Yeah,
I'll give you all.
Okay, but
say COVID-19 levy.
Oh yes,
Bola tax. Don't worry.
Your friend is sanitation levy. Okay, sir. Minister on waka AK Bola tax.
Okay. And they brought They brought 3% VAT flat rate back. Big one. COVID-19 tax amber. Sanitation tax. And I feel so we increase VAT by 5%. We can decouple 2.5 of the NHIL.
NHIL said there's something one more abolish. And yeah, your friend is saying, one more replace a year 15.5 VAT NHIL rate, you know, normal be the VAT flat rate 3%.
No, maybe. Me see, among the 15 taxes so far in their 4.5 years and 5 years, you know, and maybe body increasing VAT on all consumption, all goods from the 17.5 by 5% because they decouple the NHIL 2.5 from the Get Fund 2.5. Do you know what they do? Auto ADB 100 cities they calculate the 2.5 of the NHIL, another 2.5 of the Get Fund, which is 250 pesos. You can put 5. No, they account 9105 before they calculate the 12.5 on it. So tax on tax, and that will give you a cumulative effect of 5%. They increase the national fiscal stabilization levy by 5%, and also almost the 2% of the components of the special import levy.
Special import levy.
Yes, almost increasing ESLA by 30%. ESLA nanka 5 years no, echo off no. Increase by 30%, and now mortgage ESLA for 15 years. This government almost increasing the VAT flat rate from 3% to 4%. If I say boss margin, from 3% to 9%. Marking margin, the same thing. In fact, 15 taxes in a buy. And tonight, and can you feel say this current budget and run with the current condition in the country, fuel prices cost through, Ghanaians complaining, Obia Breno. At least they will come and remove some of the 15 wicked taxes somebody buy it. But what did you see yesterday? Only 4 additional taxes. 4 additional taxes. Number 1.
Enra.
Yes. Number 1 was number 1. Increasing government services across board by a minimum of 15%. It is a so-called DVL charges. No. Yes. So next year, DVL charges in the cost by a minimum of 15%. So it can be 20, 25. It's a minimum 15%.
Minimum of 15%, but that is correct.
Yes. Into port, 15%. Airport, 15%. That's government fees and charges.
Yeah.
That is 1.
That's correct.
Number 2, benchmark value. Oraba Omian 2019, a year press conference. No. Mebao. Omuma discount. Mebao. Into 50% of the charges no. Reduce here.
Yeah.
And 30% on cars reduce here.
That's correct.
Oraba Omian a year press conference. Emma ye bon semano. Because according to no, ye the goods no air fat to go. And you use any free mamu discounter, more of the goods will come, the volume will increase, then government will get what more taxes in this country. What are we seeing today? Yesterday, finance minister announced he said that discount they are reversing it. So full cost recovery. What do you mean? He said say 10 cities are every
but any additional tax.
No, it's additional tax burden. No, I didn't need 10 cities because of the benchmark value discount.
They say what restore on the back.
Say yes.
What restore?
No, the will be incident of tax. Near or to no. First say 10 cities or to have 10 cities. If you restore no, make you have 20 cities. So instead of tax, so on also again or the money or to what you say? So GRA reverse benchmark now. What do you mean is the cost of items so can be cost by about 30%. Cars I mean we turn honestly cost by 30%. And then 32 items are mosquito coil and spaghetti you know because 30%. It means say more hardship for Ghanaians. What you say? More hardship for Ghanaians. Next one, your friend event is an e-levy. And I mean brother church more or brand. You see political governance with candor and faithfulness and respect to the people you are governing. The lies no if a question you'll be confused. Or see transaction levy. What do you mean? He say Momo ebe charge. Or see inward remittance. Obi send you sika from Western Union whatever ni nyina baswa ebe charge you. Me bo na wofa. They say uto ade e wa kramo. Na say odi wo phone Momo etia ebe charge you. Uto ade online si Momo ebe charge you. Uto ade you see visa ebe charge you. They say ye transactions. QR code everybody say no. That one to be charged. They say uko to your tax GRA. You go and do everything on the system, the government services, and no price na cost you by 15%. Who use one? Not your tax. Until your tax, no, not at your tax. These are the things. Oh, now can you feel say at least Ghanaians are suffering. More say COVID-19. I say Bibia, and he say me Mejuma. That's a COVID-19. I say Mejuma. That's a Minibia. Do you add more taxes for 15 taxes plus additional taxes? I would need to Ghanaians. Wow. This government, and now, but the Tomu ready, I don't know.
And random said tax in the on some you free order.
Tax,
especially fabrics, prints, woman, a gentleman, yeah.
Omo tax here, the end I will give you.
One more, AG, one more, maybe.
Wow, you see, this particular government, you know, they don't have any clue to solve the challenges of this country. They don't have any clue. All they are doing, try and error, and that is why Ghanaians are suffering. You see, this is the first government. This is the first government in the history of this country. Omoji tax over 240 billion for the past 5 years. Ukabuma 240 billion. This is the first government. This is the first government. Omoji loan over 220 billion. This is the first government. Omo operating with 3 oil wells. Omoji $20 billion. Uri Kaboma, Jeremy, near government way aye. You can point to it. Say now, me brother, Tano, Ekano. Wow. Charlie. Wow. We share nothing. With all these monies, you know, they can't mention anything. We see from scratch to today. Nothing. Wow. But Ukobaka, Obia Mufrani incompetent, you know, on 240 billion tax. Ni loan 84 billion, but me born na every region. I can tell you from education, health, aviation, bibia orano ebojuma obia hu ye what market uko Cape Coast market wo Kokumasi market wo bibia you can see everything 84 billion Ghana cedi loan per o and afenso ni tax oji ye no am 120 billion Ghana cedis but rani bojuma Mama bojuma we discuss can nothing one ni ha ni say it's not about taxing us but who tax here bojuma na yehu say this kind of bojuma but se kan nyina e consumption mo sorry more for 68 million at the top pass to select amount SSC before. Can you imagine the same thing 2019 budget? 68 million was the money that they used for government presidential travels. Just 3-4 months ago, private jet over 11 million. These are the areas that tax Nekwa and Ghanaians. At least take the money and put the money in the productive sectors to turn the economy around. So that people can get job, people cannot pay taxes, and the companies can also pay taxes to help the government. But then you know, consumption. This is what is destroying the country. Now
they are bringing in U-Start. Okay, jobs are U-Start.
That is one thing about the budget. Me, I will support that one. That one I will support. And last 2 weeks, me baha ekan one say the NABCO policy no. Excuse me, a economically useless venture. Me kai. Share. Omu fan crofo 100,000 according to Omu. And you mean? Omu 700 Ghana cedis. Omu now for 3 years. That's the 6 months. Ukaboma, that's 2.5 billion. I call waste. They say Omu Tifie. Yeah, can because of politics. No see, they should go back and do what they are there. Oh, sir, 2.5 billion. Time Omu start here. Me kai no. Omu this 30. Just 4 industries in this country. Now say government pass policy say. Nimona you consume every day in this country, no. I importing those 10 of them will be banned in this country. So that those 4 factories will focus on those 10 items. And can say no, the people will have sustainable job. But you have wasted 2.5 billion. But anyway, you start Ebano, I'm for it. But one thing is if you want to give the youth entrepreneurial skills, training, very strong, mentorship, very strong, coaching, very strong, and I feel so. Enye Ghana policy, enye MPP youth policy, because COVID-19 time no cheskanu it should be Ghana policy. Now youth be what that LPGO, NDCO, no party you don't go. That youth or the ideas bar, government must buy into that idea and push the youth in that area. Now, offer I mean, said time in but maybe let me come back to something. Me brother, okay, yeah, I think say.
No, 3 minutes.
I think say you see, we should help this country. Okay, about banking sector. My boy more banking sector for the past 13-15 years. Bank SCS I'm Fidelis. That's where I work. You can ask my name over there. You see, what they did in the banking sector was totally wrong. They were out of the 9 main banks. No, I want to say your bank HSS school. You were basic, secondary, and tertiary. Until the banks are the tertiary, the secondary ones are the savings and loans, and microfinance are the basic ones. Until at the top, no banks, about 9 of them went down. Then savings and loans, microfinance, debris. Now only 2 of the banks, per my training, I will agree say with their challenges they should go down. That's UT and Capital Bank. Because bank now holding in Nigeria, you balance sheet of the bank.
Yeah.
That is the main thing we use to assess the health of the bank. We show on balance sheet there are serious challenges. So that one I will never argue. That's my training as an accountant. I can't argue and say UT and Capital Bank they have good balance sheet. I will agree with that one. But the other 7 banks, the reasons why they call the bank is beyond technical reasons. It's purely political. Bank is a Heritage Bank. Almost 30 years. Their balance sheet is solid. Comprehensive income statement solid. BBI is solid. What was their case? Almost saying they cannot give them a better path of raising the minimum capital.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's 400 million.
Yes. Yes. Meanwhile, no. Almost say give us time to accumulate because BOG Sasikan only Sasikan said Meiji area to be. So give us time to accumulate. There be and 5 other banks were in the same condition like Heritage Bank. Essence says those banks belong to them. No, they allow them. Number 1, Prudential Bank. They were worse than Heritage Bank. NIB the same thing. ADB the same thing. Omu for me GAT. Eko tax. FIA tax. Edi buamu to me resi no capital. Why didn't you do the same thing for Paco Sindum Bank, GN Bank, and Heritage Bank? Why? Wow. Uka, you see, Menka, it was purely political because Heritage Bank has no issue. Everything was genuine and clear. Later, I can be by proper and fit condition. Say, in Crawford only bank no, in Dumni, everything in Crawford no, they are not properly fit to own a bank. Can you imagine? These were the things of here. Oh, into Utia, I can say, who are you deceiving? Politics of lies and deception. This country. And I feel so. Or can be about bailout. Maybe on him, but on him power. On say central bank is the regulator of all the banks. And I feel so. Central bank, we call it the bank of last resort. What it means is say every bank central bank regulating you have the right to go for funds from central bank to revive your industry. What you are saying? You have the right to go for funds from the central bank. So if Unibank, Jessica from central bank, Eddie Bodetuma, is it wrong? Is it wrong? Oh, Ebia Untia says so. If you don't understand it, ask anytime, and I mean it will be explained to you. Unibank, Jessica, central bank, Eddie Bodetuma. It's not a wrong thing. They have the right, per the policy, per the banking policy, they have the right to support Unibank to revive if they have challenges. Wow. And the American say, let's stop. 7 out of those 9 banks were collapsed purely on political reasons.
Okay.
Purely on political reasons, no technical reasons. They don't have any challenge. It's just that let them go so that enemy crop for your bank will only be there. You see, this particular government, Ghanaians, before we get to the time of election, because they don't care about Ghanaians. All they care about is how they and their family and friends will survive. That's all. They don't care about how Ghanaians survive. About go and check the details of the budget. President office pay the budget allocated for that office 3 billion.
That is not correct.
3 billion. No, I'm telling you.
And you're correct.
No problem.
Your government machinery. It's a Oka government machinery. And a 3.1 billion. But Sawoka your presidency hona
no, offer Master, if it's said that you are attacking my integrity, and now I'm not attacking integrity. Offer to go see. Manka president. No, Mr. Presidency. No. You see, listen to me. Mr. President. No, presidency
is not government machinery.
Presidency is an institution. No. Manka president. No. Oh, Wafa. Mr. Host. His statement is an insult to me. Wanjaya, I'll give equal measure. I will give you equal measure because me, I don't tolerate nonsense. I don't take.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on and listen to me. Hold on. But if I do okay, honestly speaking, man, because he's not on microphone. Minim do okay there. Honestly speaking, but yeah, Mate. Hold on. Okay, Mate.
No.
Okay, Mate. Yeah, it's okay.
Manka, no, you see, Manka presidency. The presidency is an institution. You see, the presidency is an institution. The Flagstaff House is an institution. In fact, some of the agencies even report to the presidency.
Yes.
Commission. Yes. You see, presidency.
I don't know former the government.
No. Okay, government machinery. Then you are bringing. Take your time. Then you are bringing the ministries. You see. Take your time. Presidency is an institution. You say government machinery includes the ministry because the ministries are part of the government machinery. You get me? I said the presidency.
Okay,
that's the difference. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know.
But I say thank you very much. I'll come to you. Maminya quick interview. Vehicle and Assets Dealers Union Ghana. Car Tom for and Kabomuku. Yenu chairman. Yera Bernard Intrakwa. Yenu no any komoto na yenye so for my assessment and ransom IGP and womo ekukushia and yinti and come wom na yera Bernard Intrakwa. Yamo how let's say.
Major so opening case.
Bibia bako de.
Ewrade adome ye ho ye pa.
Good. Ye de Nyankopon say. Edi kind mo amoton cars na yenim benchmark values at 30% discount na womo edema nei aban ebe review na weyi ede free ho. So far et say the mamo car dealers.
So opening case with the main fast akwanya we so. Na minchi wotifo ayena wie ewa akwanya kase a platform kase se na wa frame se menso men kasa so na ansa na meko masem so no wedding kan afa sa akwanya we so abo iwura IGP Dr. Ekufudan Pare abaso ye hwe eno a anamontuo a oni tuye ene efutusem a ode ma ye mfa ye dwuma ho ene se no sinya bre ene ye kasa ya na otumi se openi no wabase oba be ye dwuma aboa o my Ghana owura kese papa na ba onu hye ye se me nkofo no ka kire se obeba bedu ho no mu 2 o'clock etie de egu atwen mu aye twen ebo 1:15 na openi na ba na kese oba ye no so nyese bi ordinary be bo ho na okoyo o mayet na ho abe don hwere miensa ansa na openi no ni dinkuta ho na wie me ya no kwan ansa na oko na ekirese papa no wabase oba aba beboa Ghana ko anase ye talk
na and no botai be ntino no mba be hia ya ansa na ori ekobaje no botai na botai be
botai titru a oni ye ba be hia ye no ye be emiema be miensa ba ko a na ye titru hia ye ka tonfo no eye red number na ye di adwuma na ye friend DP no DV no eno titru na high ye nkrofo no etan se so hwe DV na eno de aban de my say kaka atonfo ena yemfanye ye adwuma so obi a woton car ena odi obi a odi car ni a free port na odi about garage odi free garage odi akọ workshop odi free workshop na odi aba ba bia woton car e bi obi say to say open kete wo adwuma mboyi adwuma no se me ane fare by tie no enya de a wunya bebre enti e bi adwen pono no say opese ebia ye de car ne ba wadwem ho na wo so hwe na wo mechanic ebe hwe wo ho no mo a akonya wo ho ma yen ya ye ton car ne say ye betumi de car na bro na every bia na etwem ko no se wunya tu car ne say wo de ba emefa say from madwuma mu ha ebe ba wo wadwuma mu ho no mo a ebia politifo anyina wo kra no na ebia be enum ana asentia enti se ebia time na wo de ma be say memfa car na kra mra no meba no kra na bibi abebu ma wo kra wo kọ the no na ya ko ho ntokwa ba beti sabri ya ye papa ya san be ebinum ti asesese ebinum en das en ti ase is that the first no kra de ye se car no ye mfa nante anajo efe so car no mienu nipa mienu pe enetnem that's a opening se memfa na se me o kotoka na wo yire se meko akohwe car ne bi e bi kra wo baba ko ka ho se me so meko akohwe car ne bi wan kasa wa fa fitani e de account ho ka baby a wo kotoka no so onya wo se wo na wo yire ne wo fitani nko anko test nhwe e bi ono so beka ho anaso ono so befa nipa unya tu ka na kwa walim kakra posifo se ya chew adenti na wo kra no wafa nipa abro so mienu esese ka na fa nipa mienu pe se eyade antiase entumi enni ye ne omontem enti eno no yade ba ko ana ha ye papa ena ye ne na aka ho asem na yenim se ye papa no obeye ho adwuma na ba ko so san ha ye pa a nansen haya ye juma pa eni se your platform bibra ye de ton cars e wo my ganem na ebi wo mu a obi beba o garage also minua bi wo wa enti o say me ntwa photo na me mfa emre no ye public enti ubeja no kwan se o ntwa photo no na onfa nko o twa photo no na o de kwa efe wu so de kwachire ni nua na mpo so de kwa eden yo ebi a obehu no de akoto platform bi sukura ebi a okura unim ho hwe na de wo mu ne se ebo na wo de be ma ne se ebi a ebo no eye 1.4 billion and I say 140,000 Ghana cedis no ono kwa no akwa ne be 80,000 no de ato sa platform kono so enti edaso a no wanya obi wa hu se obi anso eto ade a ope baabi ebo no wo fom e na oni sa nipa na digwa enti na ni kokohye dia ne boye 180,000 ne so pa na efe no ayese eno na ebo no wo fom ti na oni ne e ka ho asem oni nipa no be ka ho asem a e ma nipa no kura aba e mo asan ne na aba behwe car no oba behwe car no wi a na wasan de ne koso be wonu be pi car ne si no me na me de koma won so omonton ma me na emo omode asi wo no ebo no kura omato so enti so wo pedi ha otua sika no ma no wa ha me wi a makwa kofa ye friend say car no e de amount onya gi sika ni wi a ebi kura wo ne na ma wo ba na so ma menyo so mra wo si ya na okọ na ba na sa na nipa no wa betire ne ba bia car no wo ebi kura po ba e no obetumi aka cho so mo fa safoa no emra na mimmie na onipa na nhwe wo de wo ni adwin bia wo ni tirim se ebi a bibi sa wo akire etu be yi safoa na bia de ni nyina akire no wo ho a na nipa no aba se car no me ba be fa car no adan sa no pa no mu nipa no ne me ba e no o akwa kotiska nti o se me mefa na nipa no wo hia o so okọ sese eno so ye nsem bi a ha tin owura a u tinti me fidie na wie sese sa bre na ube owuru be jiwu me kan wa se no ansa na wonji wo ho emfiri sa asem mu no ebitumi di bosome ana bosome miensa ebitumi di afe emfie mienu emfie miensa ebikura court tumi impound ka no ukọ headquarters a ka se sisi wo no mu bebre sa kwan ne so na omo fa so a omo jeje cars no ye nya okamafo esa se post ni na ono oba no aba abechi wo no ono na dwi na ne se wo kra wo ye konfo dia wo ka bia na nya de a otie eno ye eyade a hakafo enti na no so eka ho bi dia esa to so miensa ene se enei utiti won framem na ye ka ye se ye wiaka edifiri amanone ne ye de aba Ghana, Nigeria, Dubai. Yes, ye de agbi sa hye omo ye no omu Ghana fo ye no omu di dwa ne tiri mu se car fo kra car na ye de ba no eye car sa ye wia e wa amanone ɛna yɛde aba kurom ha a kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ saa nso na sɛ even car no yɛwie ayɛ a baabi a yɛwie car no port no a yɛwie car no de aba no ɔmo ahu ɛna ɛba nso a aban a ɛyɛ Ghana government anaasɛ GRA foɔ no ɔmo gye ɔmo tax duty ɛwɔ so no wɔbɛgye ɔgye wie na car no to garage a na yɛasan aba sɛ car no koraa na ɛtu garage no yɛwie a ɛwɔ aburokyimam hɔ ɛna yɛde abrɛ wo a wowɔ paper a wa express wayɛ duty ne adeɛ nyinaa ɛnso yɛbɛfa car no de akɔ saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ nneɛma a ɛha yɛ adwene nti yɛhunu sɛ yɛ papa dampare nso ɔbaeɛ no wayɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛboa nti saa nsɛm no nyinaa na yɛkutwiri yɛ a yɛde tu n'anim sɛ ɔmfa saa kwan no so na ɔmmoa
na response bɛ na ɔde maa mo
in fact response no deɛ na ɛmu ohwam papapapapapapapapa ɔse ɔno ankasa ayɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔne yɛn bɛyɛ adwuma nti ɛhaw biara yɛde ato n'anim biara no ɛyɛ ne haw nti ɔno ankasa ɛba abɛto ne bo ase na wafɔ mu committee na yɛn nso yɛafɔ mu committee na yɛn nyinaa no yɛho kwan a yɛde
ɛti na kyerɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ joint task force between the mo car dealers and the police.
Mo ɛsɛ no akora na wo hɔ bi asɛm a ɔka ya na ɛnam so wo experience wo adwuma nti watumi aka no.
Okay. All right. That is great. That is great. Yo, where the ye na yem be say enra budget nso a beto odwane na ebra na mo ne IGP di nkomo no na ye photo samfo nso akadi agum gidigidi wo Ghana mra chebe de fie. Momofo a ewom ni nyina ne fa ye benchmark values 30% amo car dealers na ekoyie de mamo say be free o.
Asem we de me kra no anadwi me na yo minua.
Sa ade.
Anadwi me na e na obede na wada. Esan say car ton enti say be tomatoes ana say body a de bia ye pebia die. Wo hu car ton no de ayete say obi kra de na ho boaboa be hyehyɛ so a onye na adwen so obeto car no kra. Make kra na bia mfie miensa na ho boa ntumi enkoye. Enti say ko ba ne say car ne boy de bebriba yento mo adwuma no bi abosomi miensa nan kra na wontumi nton ade. Na ye wo mu ne say sa benchmark na omo san ede aba no ana na ka aban asofa ba bi na yenso asofa ba bi na o say ontumi enso mu biu na ye nim no na ka ye hu ne say aban ansa na ode saa ade no kra ode na no bekwa akobọ so kra no na esese oye stakeholders consultation yen ka atonfo no nyina ye ka ho so hu na yen nyina ye dwendwen ho na ye hu se ne ye de ne puma se brebesie we ye wo krom hawo me na ka atonfo me mfa ne se ye wo my Ghana mu eku kasia pa na ewu mu no me na me da wo ma no asem we se ebi omu ye engagement bi ana se bibisa me de mante na me member bia nso no ho a waka kire me se ebi o te se ye stakeholders consultations bi ntino okobi so na de wo mu pa ne se wo hwe ewiase nyina senia covid no eba ya ama enioma asesana enka me de me gidi se enka finance ministry onko omo ba be ya sa de no na nka wo so omo hia broad stakeholders consultation eno na nka beboa nka oni ye kika ansem ni nyina wie na ntiase ye adwuma no nka nya ne so ode na budget ne betu dwe ya asirensem aye bebre no esan se ye hwe de ekoso ya covid di nsem bebre aba enne dollar yi onni ni nan so ngira okwa amanone a car no se na ye ton ho na ebo na huri kosoro emma se kura ye ntumi emfa cars ne mba emma ye bre na fe wo se wo ye mfi kakra na wasan aso emma Ghana fo nso tumi agi ahome kakra no efe wu ja emu emma ye de car na ba masa why na obekwa akoto car ana obekwa akoto ade se me ba beton de bi obeka se kuro no mu aye dinti no me ba me de ebo na me makofa aba no me ba beti so bi enya omunya yenya de car no eba pa ebo no ye beta de bi ato so na why ena na ebebre dia Ghana ni a oba beto car no e de akwa ye adwuma oba beto car aban nankasa no ne basis kura na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ sɛn ɛyɛ Ghana for yɛn ɛna yɛde cars no ba ɛna Ghana for nso ɛtɔ cars no na ɔmode yɛ adwuma ɛde boa ma Ghana impuntu ɛde ba wopɛ baabi wokɔ Kumase wokɔ Takra de baabi a wokɔ bia wonya bi de akɔ enti sɛ aban ntumi ne yɛ antena se na sɛ ɔse ɔyi saa benchmark na ɔde sɔ yɛn mfe no ɔwɔ afiri hɔ no mo de a well yɛn sisi yɛ deɛ no a ne yɛ papa aba yɛ ne ɛdi nkuta ho yɛfrɛ ne yɛsan abɛtena ase na afei yɛafa kwan a yɛbɛfa so yɛde bɛhyia aban no yɛmanakɔ aba yɛmana yɛkɔ adeɛ na ɔde aba no
yo yɛda se chairman intrakwa sɛ ɔne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ
yo me so meda ase
yɛne ɛyɛ chairman ɛde ma ɛyɛ vehicles and access dealers union Ghana wɔn ɛyɛ Ghana ɛha ɛyɛ car dealers wɔn kabom kuo wɔn chairman ɛna yɛne no wedi nkɔmmɔ nti wɔn de wɔn so wɔn hwɛ anim sɛ aban wɔn kwan bɛfa so ayɛ nkyɛn wɔn ne aban ɛde ahyia wɔn maame nkɔ ɛyɛ mabedwafoɔ now we have about 3:37 maame fa 3 minutes kind messages yi tew na meba mu few minutes be for quick rebuttal na me fa calls na we mbɛgye mu final comment ne nyina within the time nti yɛmɔ ne tew na when say after listening to Kenofurata 2022 budget no I'm tempted to understand the NDC and JDM MPP chia where MC Abrampa na odi abem Musa Abato was a good day McJerry according to Deputy Finance Minister John Kuma bank transfer will be affected by e-levy. On another breath, Deputy Finance Minister Charles Edubwan says bank transfers wouldn't be affected by e-levy. Now, which is which? MSM may be pushing Madichiremo Musa Abatwa de Kumase. Positive change at the free Madina. Also, it seems we are better reverting to the ATM than using Momo. The reason, if I say with bank A and I make withdrawal using same bank's ATM, is free of charge. In current situation, I would only be charged 1.75% electronic levy. However, if I use the Momo wallet, I would have to pay withdrawal charge plus the e-transaction charge imposed by the insensitive government. Positive change in the free Madina Bem. Where is the President Anadu and his able Vice President Dr. Baumia will surely fulfill all the promises to Ghanaians. Greeting to engineer. Lie or die, I believe the free Nungwa. When so the budget is a clear sign of the good governance. Since the birth of the country, Ghana, there is no president or any other leader has removed road tolls from his budget except this current workaholic president, Nana Akufo-Addo. God bless you, President. Where you Ambonsan Prof. Odifri Choko. We say interestingly, from the AGYEMAN budget statement, 4 taxes were removed or reduced. So the NDC should also talk about that one. 3% of the tax on African wear-clothes printers. Yeah, that is correct. VAT flat rate increase and on threshold no. One more add a few 200,000 to 500,000. That one also is correct. Then 3% tax on gold exportation removed. They say one more about 1.5%. That one also is correct. Then road toll removed. Kudos to Kedovorata. But honestly, where am I? Royal Gabi, Efiakoma, why are they party? They are correct. Taxes a woman. And also buying no AG free home. When you say the AGYEMAN budget is bringing hope and relief on the good people of Ghana, and this government has really shown how to turn the economy in a grand style. When you Shaba and Elka or the free Ashaman. When I'm watching you live from Ansia, they will kill innocent people and rescue bad people. That is the MPP government for you. 419 budget. We yaw gulumpe. On the Sunday the end of the above. Where he said, my name is Kwabena Freedom from Anyako. Politicians should not go to church. They are professional liars. Thank you. What's your why call church there? Where said the budget will promote development and change the face of our country, Ghana. God bless Honorable Kenofurata regards to Aparansa, incoming General Secretary of the NPP. Where said McJerry, this budget is hopeful at Jenkwapa. No more great loot and share. The competent visionary leader is at work. Uncle Ibo defeat Tema. Mystic wonder in someone would just say, hey, this Buruni budget and you're hopeless. Full of empty promises, rhetoric, sloganeering, repetitions, and what draconian budget. This Momo tax is another killer tax and the lazy man's approach. Economic indicators are not reflecting the lives of Ghanaians. Okay. When so say, taxation is far better than borrowing. So, I question no. The Kokomile Mayor is fully in support of the 1.75% because digital and his boss, Nanado Baumia, is on the right path. Question no. Thank you. Where's the salam alaikum? I say, Mark Jerry, don't worry yourself. Why? Now, MPP in the NDC, one more year, but NDC for good heart than the MPP. Isa Edifree in Sanwom Zango. On song and or the baby. 2 minutes be any for everybody. Mammy, yeah. As a woody can be down,
my main car before say,
yeah.
And I trouble you quite over or contested for the general secretaryship of the New Patriotic Party. And I think say he deserves it.
Who's that? Choice, no.
My choice, no.
Okay.
And I'm sure majority within the NPP, no, or more choice, no.
Oh, okay.
It will be best when it comes to the general secretary.
Oh, okay.
And let me say, at least right.
At least right.
Oh,
Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
No, at least right. Or say, me who not.
Oh, UK.
I'll call you
correct.
I've run to weep on your correct.
When you're correct, David. The castle you're correct. Yes, a position. No.
I just position. Or two on crack.
Well, progress.
Or two on crack. Or man's on crack. Oh, I know a fro. I'm a chair. What done?
Yes.
Jerry never so.
And also we get the experience.
Open Nasara coordinator.
Yeah. So I think that those two guys are perfect for these positions.
All right.
Yes.
Good.
Now, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Answer media. Kakra ese me kan wo. Me pe unity.
Okay.
Me the me ma dream fi say no kure no. Me fa ho say madam for ne adaje. Na say madam for ne.
Yeah.
Eno na me fi say eye no kure e na meka. Nti ye ba na ye kire ya adwea. Eye ma ye mfa enye personal antagonism bi en taking so ayi say. Look, nipa ye be shia ye ho one day wo baby. And then we dream back say, oh, akwa na me ni shia studio ya konto kwa didi ye ho atento.
Yeah, it's not a best. Yeah.
Nti no matter what it is, no political parties ni ye nyina ya dream ko benkrom. Nti ye make sure say ye ba ye be ye.
Okay, but that's it.
Mark Jerry. I'm the budget ne dey. So more revise mobile tax no.
Mobile tax
go deep. And who the trend that taxes ne kono one person you will be paying taxes upon taxes. Paying tax on your own tax.
Okay.
So they should go back to review it. Not say more bad for the approval. No. Say something better has been done.
Okay.
But importantly, they should share what the telcos are charging us, and it will be more appropriate. See a burden more than say on basic tax here because you data credit ne boy.
Okay, but that's it. Alote, me intro me bisa question be say mo and this for money abrem. So send this about be mo. Say tax we mo be ye free ho. Media per experience menya de make say no monyi. Mo position make say
over me say that question no me answer me can say you can't say government NG tax no on say you use the measure or about me the measure NDC no the measure no you see I didn't but as if say OG tax is a wicked way wrong you see and government OG tax where there and last week me can say Bible cry time microphone call room call Jesus in China see farmer Caesar what belongs to Caesar yes that's the taxation tax they win here but say no mo can no that is our worry in the NDC party. You spoke about taxes now the 15 yaba who say the 3 and I say 4 Eddie count that is our worry. What I say you can't say many tax because government with total revenue tax NIBR money from your natural resources and grants.
Okay.
Borrowing the now offer.
Yes,
who share your budget Eddie Abba for 2022 no. Apart from all the tax a year Eddie bedding ever Ghanaians no. Only say the gap between revenue and expenditure is about 35 billion. That is if it's approved. But 35 billion, what do you mean? He say we will borrow that amount. Because the tax, the oil revenue, the grants, and is the revenue side, which is about 100.5 billion. And see how they SU. But the expenditure is 137 billion. What do you mean is that the gap must be financed by borrowing.
So the deficit in the when you said
yes, so
excellent.
Engineer Niamipa can say apart from all the burden that Ghanaians are going through, we are even going to borrow again 35 billion to add to the existing debt, which you also choke Ghanaians again. What do you mean? He said, our interest payment and amortization is because so say no together no about 50 billion 51 billion in the year interest 35 billion amortization is 15 billion who the carbon 51 billion into the economy of Ghana is in serious trouble.
Okay,
that's the point I'm making. And I think so there will be a referendum in tax policy, referendum equity in taxation. Yeah, not consumption tax no, it's not effective. And the OBI who was on this scale, everybody is paying.
Okay,
and that is the reason why Momo tax, like I say, is not progressive, it's retrogressive.
Okay, but that's
at all. It will not help because ordinary people are Momo, Ediji Musikano are all going to be pay. I mean, this tax which will affect them. One year they will find alternatives, and alternatives may not be good. Who can those days no? What secondary school be our Eastern region? Oh, mommy, this car could car to me. Yes, at times no ember. And the Momo and those things were helping us. Now, if you bring all these charges, how are we going to send the money to the children in the schools? But so government must look at some of these things for us.
Thank you, Nana Kwame.
Menuano, I can't do obey to me. But me person me magana 40 years. As at 2016, inflation rate now over 15%. Vis-a-vis a growth rate of 3.4%. And the inflation rate near say. Even in COVID, amaya akesiye no ebre. All I'm trying to say is ansana ene uko krumwa uko to adia at least enye kura wunya bito uyare na ope paracetamol ope kode ope dru aye import kura ye nkan say short. You have to manage the economy to a certain level na enuaba. Na aban no aka say bien ye ba nyama bi wo hono mu a ye behwe na ya ye ni ye. Last week me kan wa ha aban no ayi tax mako 13 afri ho mienu oteso oyi tax mako 13 afri ho a NDC penso no na ewo ho me ni Mr. Saneta no ebetena ha na me buboye. Out of the 15 taxes no 13 oyi free ho mienu oteso.
But and so accurate.
It is 100% accurate. It is online.
Real estate tax or abolishing. And selected imported medicines via Yen Ghana. And also 17.5.
Or you VAT ni free so.
Financial services or you free work.
Excellent.
Import duty. And yes, spare pass or kind for tax and so you free home. And a 1% special import levy. Yeah, or you free home. And a domestic airline tickets.
Tickets now, yeah, the VAT too. So Mahama
and our policy levies are yet Kaya you for the no. Kaya you for
Sika. I say I know the crying for one and I jiwo. My no cry magia to me afanisa.
Our policy no our policy excise duty or petroleum so. So they say now. Now we do 13. We do 13.
Okay, my main can just special levy waka. Yeah, year free. VAT on imported medicines. Year free. I am VAT on financial services. Miensa real estate and 9 domestic airlines and VAT for micro and small enterprises. No, so from 17.5% to flat rate of 3%. And American no say material dey what so. And material dey we year free.
It's about 8.
So what dey twen ya can na say
better be convert.
Enti say aban bi baye. Oturoto mu me say otumu 1000%.
Ba mo so mo tuma aka na me pe o.
Nana do danko akufo ado say. Wo hwa onya sika na ope o. Nanso o say sika no ehu hia de. Nanso ohawa roto no air course no nti yenuanu aka atwifa omuso yenuanu a ebia omuwa hono bedi line musa obedu adwuma mu na wa ye late na o boss ama okwari no eno nti ene de ka ho bi nti yenyim free ho wa ye free ho Ghana for kakra na obetimi ye free ho no wa ye free ho de odi ba ye de beba beboa ye ne aye ho ye se ya kwan nye na na do ye ma ye yo se Ghana for yi sikano sa yenkoti adromra no ani ahan ya yenkika yensase kakra na yemfa nye ya kwan dia me pese Ghana for bisa nanado ni se ye tria sikano na akwan no wo he
say 6 billion
na sa 6 billion no anko 6 billion anya Ghana akwan nyina o nti se obi be ka kire me se oh ebi a piece FM anim ha etutu nti ya clear free ho ebi a kwan bi a eda makura ase ho baabi ya ye free ho ya yi we ye free ho eno na 6 billion ne betimi aye afi a eye be kombio no ye be san nya 6 billion ye de yi bi free ho kakra ne ye de abotoa ana meboa enti NDC ni bia oti ho se chinchina ya mprio me se omo a opa mekan taxes a omo introduce
okay thank you me that say I need 100.9 0302243540 0302257902 0302257902 0302243540 43540 Beba cho memo aha
yeah meji so Magari
yeah yeto bema yanko
Beta cho your friend Abolo Mikasefi Alajo Emma me ho adwiri about this budget in semi me nim say roto yansa na ebe yefi wo no ese mre bi na enyi fi wo manya nti ese abanda di speaker si transport minister or the road minister omo nko ekire na to no mo yefi wo no no mo mani bra back the best aban say fuel na ya ye wo village sin na ye to no na ye ka cha na do aban say only fuel ni so na minim enhihye a ye ka yi levy ye be sha say next year na to yi amusifika yin ba kwa mo say ye fi wa asika fo yi say twa fa mu free no ye be sha na do ama bu
okay me da say ya no wadun chere ma me fa next one me pa cho ma han
ya da you back
ye dio
because free tishi
okay
na me to say ni ya NDC ni ya o ka say de bia on ya bia no a na do agbo kian cha ban bia me pa ma cho omo bank o ma start to say ya but to Ghana that to say who but to that can na ko for about to hono mo na ko for e ka obo nyina 5 billion cedis na ani euro run cedi na 9.3 billion e do na muti di free 9.3 no etu 123 billion what the percentage more over 2,400%. Now, what do you have to do 200% now? I'm forward ever, backwards never. Because I did bet you the Bosu Afidiano and go for a about to and go for a minimum with a control. BBR control a year. It's the Abino FABB Obayano. And to me, to say Abay into the Bosiano Badia. Transfer Momo Bosian Badia, neighbor son to a betia.
Okay, Medan say, Kwame Medan say, Mammy for next one, maybe I ha.
Magari meji su na umpom te say.
Boko yetio.
Magari, yasi akoko sase nkura kira nkuruma. Enye nfe. Nti Ghana for omo ahu adi papa omampanyini His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo woye. Toll booth ne ye dia che Ghana for say traffic nti kura amanfo mfa omo nko. Ekodani bwakibidin. Nti adia asema nti NDC for dia wo mo pese Ghana for benya huto wa hu nti dede omo yese eni kwanse yen yi toll booth no nti omo dia omo pese tambia Ghana for ntu se ahuchiri wo se omo timi nya kwan ya hu adi papa president yewu nti nya dia ya betima ma kwan ne anase kina yedi mpaibo betai MPP aki na omo ntimi kuta omanu sa na Ghana emfa ntuma papa.
Okay, Medan say, Mami fa next one is so. Well, I say, maybe jama hai. Maybe je etio yanko.
That's the way. Akoma. Odi kan mo moni yoba mbo magana mai. Ami se sa anse so mo kan yo. Mpapi se na nadu. O mampeni na nadu. Eye sa so we na wa yi free wa. Ni hi aga na fu. Because I know a nipa he ene kokosha to. So no. O tro bo na aye de o mai. Won tie de, mo ti patro ne so. Oh, I need to. Obi aba ya tito. Nipa he ne tie to o mai mu hati. O mai ni ma de. Ene se body ebo, ya bayre bo, ya banche bo. Ah, e de. E ko so o mai. Ukọ ni kuro abititi anase eye sempo nwure no mu a ehwe eniema esiri wo ho eden eba a ni na mu nya patrol sika amunye sika nyere ento patrol anna na be so woteso ba ko ba se wati to a so na fa hemre on ti patrol na na do
That's it. And nobody adi aba. Me pa cho I need 100.9. But my hey. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you too?
I'm say, yeah, brother, penny now, friend, or more moton cast in the bino. Obi DB, I am a pain. Now, ma'am, you may rent me, you more hotel be. Rent our cars. So, about who you are, we sister or coffin and coffee be our hotel be. Nti ya ko do aka mo no so o hia nkrofo no akwa akwakyere o mo ne car bi e wo garage bi nti ya fa nya ho clinic area ampa so ye fa nkrofo bi o si ma no wo mo ko garage ho bra ba ya o so o ko payment o castle ampa so o ma o jiska no nkrofo ni nsem later ye ba na mi say asa misconnection bi abem isi nkrofo no extra card wo mu hu no onu ti fi me car no mu. It's lucky na me too me can't time about me back to me hotel. It's can go for no be hu me make say me no na na so me nim no. Me nim no odo mo ko garage ko jiki e ko buye car no aso bi oye djuma wo ho. Nti ya church scam ni pe hu ni online say hwe ni o maye.
Eno krepa. Na wo talk account say nchewie. Na even impose plantain chips kra na out on the traffic mass. Oh yeah, careful. We hwe mu say wa ma de papa. Na Ogota no afano. I'm for next one na me for last one I'm say yeah face. Me ba jo me mo ha.
Ena apon
Boko yetio.
Model di papa ya mangana.
Yeah that's.
Onim. I no nwa se patch sa mu omo dey politics NDC for so mu ati du ke kasa ho betre. Na onim se roto. Emra o pese mahama ho 2015 omo de kwaji loan roto omo de kwaji loan ene saa sika no ba kokora ni ho a ye de developing Ghana ni nyina ye gi a ye nya gi pe ni nyina kogu eco services saa loan no saa loan no so ndisi for kwaji ye one person akro ma mfa nye development na o Ghana ha fa na saa sika no eninti saa sika no ene omo de tua omo mpanifo omo executives ne ka eninti ne ya abolish a omo ni abredendende ye twemu na ye twemu okina enya ade a roto no omo nkoye adwuma omo mpanifo no nkoye adwuma omo president omo executives ne ka na ye mesre Ghana for no say oman bia no eto ne ye de chechire oman ye pa akwan pa ye pe nsu pa ye pe school pa ye pe hospital ade nyina nti mesre say e bia ye de aba no omo maye ndi so na maye mfanye politics na
That's it. And I would aba. Abusia hand ye de dwuma de